Dope. It's dope. It's the winning song of all winning songs ever. Good stuff. Good stuff. What did I forgot what I did last night. Let me jog my memory really quick. Let's pop up all of the dynamics here on my chart. Let me get ready for that. 933 on NASDAQ and 76. Oh, I shorted MHP. That's right. I shorted MHP on the NASDAQ. I mean, sorry, on the S&P on the MHP retap. I shorted. That's what I did. 933, and I got some good scalps out of that. Close enough. Oh, all right. Hold on. All right, chat. I love waking up to gains. Makes the whole little bit of the day easier when I got something in my pocket here. Okay, let's go here really quick. This is that pro account that needs to build the buffer, the one that has 1900. Everything else flipped for max. So 1900. I'm putting 3000 in this one, so we're gonna trade it for another $1100 today to max that out. And then these three guys are flips. Flip, flip, flip. So again, going towards payout. With Lucid, it's been crazy, dude. I've gotten a payout like every other day, it seems. I think I'm close to 70,000 now with Lucid. Hold on, let's see if ChatGPT can add this up. Hold on. Okay, let's throw it through the old AI here. Let's see what it says. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Let's start a new chat. New chat. How do you do new chat? Oh, add the profits up. Let's add it up. So with Lucid, I've taken 65,390 with Lucid. Very nice, very nice. And that's been in just, this is the 5th week since I went funded with those guys, or since 5th week since I got my first payout. It's just been pretty much every other day payout, payout, payout. So 65 G's with Lucid. Pretty nice. All right, so monthly maps looks like we're there. We're inside of DD band. We crashed a little bit last couple days. We rallied up on Micron earnings, which was crazy. The market opened at MHP, busted, fell, rejected, fell. I took that short right there and maxed out my accounts, which was good. And then I just, and I left this one open. Once I got my 40 points, I chilled, and I actually shorted by proxy on NASDAQ. So what happens when you see these two setups here, right? You know that S&P popped, came down, was below like this. It was here that I grabbed the short, right here. And so on this one, I shorted here on NASDAQ by proxy because I just was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna trade. When I get a chance, I'll usually trade the NQ. So here I got in the NQ trade, and then it fell from 125 all the way down to here. I held on pretty much with everything and then closed out around here. So S&P was resistance, and NASDAQ was support. Trapped between two strong pivots. That was such an easy play. It's a freaking no-brainer there. And then those of you that are, you know, trained rocket scooter traders probably longed it at MHP at the bottom. How many people here longed at the bottom? How many people shorted at the top? Did you do one of the two? Give me some dubs in chat. I want to see who made the trade overnight. Overnight has been so easy. So easy compared to the daytime. The daytime has been crazy and crappy, right? I'm not gonna lie, daytime's been horrible. Overnight is just pivoting so sharp. Y'all know, y'all believers yet? Those of you that have been this stream for a couple minutes, couple weeks, couple months. MHP, high volume pivot. MHP, high volume pivot, you're like, wow, this guy actually is not talking shit. And he's actually right. It's a high volume pivot. Every time you get there, every time you get there, every time you 100%, he has a magic calculation that can calculate the highest volume before it happens. And now you see it. And now you're like, wow, the one true person on this entire FinTwit, YouTube, whatever, that actually has some weird, cool, mystical edge. Something that's actually legit and different and works really well, right? Everyone else has got the magic sauce, but all they got are regular beans. I got the magic beans. Blue overnight. Oh, I didn't draw the blues on here, by the way, which is going to be 163, which is right here. 163 is, I guess I'll draw now. I wasn't drawing it to like save space. Put that there. And this is 74.91. I know, right? Crazy. A volume prediction technique. You've never seen anything like it before, and now you're intrigued. All it does is help me with my efficiency. I enter at the right place every time, whether I'm wrong or right, it doesn't matter. When I'm wrong pretty small. I'm wrong just as much as anyone else. But a lot of times, because I'm efficient, I can turn my wrong trade into a win before I'm actually wrong. I can get out pretty quickly if I'm wrong. I can wait for the right opportunity to strike. How many people, let me know last night, did you short? Long and bottom, curious. Some people took the long, you long, didn't short, long to bottom. Nice, nice. Yeah, the short was a little risky. I was at the gym, so I missed that. When I got back from the gym, it was like right there. It's kind of nice. Oh, I made some. So of all my sports betting that I've been doing for fun around the World Cup, I've lost every bet, literally every bet that I've done, with the exception of last night. And last night I won both my games. Pretty cool. I bet on Mexico and I bet on South Africa, and South Africa won. That's the biggest bet that I had. I've been betting on like some underdogs that I know that could be good, that could win the match they're in. And South Africa, I won $1,000 on that game, which is kind of nice. It's not even big money. It's just fun to play the game. Everyone in the family now is doing like, you know, bets on the games, $10, $20, whatever. That was kind of fun. So I ended up doing 200. I bet 100 on Mexico, and I won maybe like 200 out of it or something like that. And I bet 200 on South Africa, and I won $1,000. So let me tell you, let me tell you all my bets. Okay, so I actually have like a spread bet, kind of this way. I spread out a little bit about like who's gonna win. I have some sure shots, and to say, I mean, I didn't bet on France though, even though they're probably gonna be in the finals. I think the finals this year is probably France and Argentina, or France and the Netherlands. I think those are the three that I think will make it. In either case, I have a $500 bet on the USA because, I mean, we're doing pretty good, so why not? Why not? Like, if the USA wins, I want to be the one guy that said I bet on the home team. Spain and Argentina, yeah, probably. I don't know, but either case, my biggest bet is on the Netherlands to win. So I took the $1,000 I made last night and put it on the Netherlands. So now I have Netherlands, Spain, Argentina, and USA as bets to win. That's it. I add varying amounts on all of them, like 200, 200, 500, and 1,000. Just for the hell of it. Like, I'm just playing with some play money, and then I'm gonna cancel this app because it's too much fun, and I feel like it's a waste of money because it's totally gambling. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm so fucking good at trading. Because last night they were all talking about like, Matt's doing it too, and everyone's like, we thought Matt would be like the last person to do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm the last person to ever gamble or go to a casino or whatever like that. And they're like, Matt, why don't you like casinos? And I'm like, because I'm so good at trading. Like, I make so much money as a trader. That's as close as I'll get to a casino. And so casinos are straight up gambling, so I'm not good at that. How much will the core PCE increase today? Let's see. Oh, but let me tell you my my bets, and we'll talk about the market in a second. Here's my all right. Spain, England, Argentina, Netherlands, USA. One of them better win, so it doesn't matter. I put 10 grand in here. I'm just having some fun. I bet on the USA game tonight too. The USA Turkey. And I bet on some rate hikes with the Fed. And that's it. That's it. I'm gloriously even-ish for the most part so far. But I'll never put anything else. How much? Wait, how much for what? So each of my bets was this. I put in 10K and I spread it around. I'm putting a lot of bets on the Fed. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's hilarious. I put like 200 on Spain. Yeah, 200 on Spain, 200 on England, 200 on Argentina, 1,000 on Netherlands, 500 USA. Just to try to pick a winner. Why not? Then I got a bunch of things. I put 500 on tonight's USA game. And then, will the July 2026 FOMC statement, I'm such a fucking nerd, look at this, include forward guidance? Yes, because I don't think you can get rid of it just yet. I think the next dot plot would be when they're going to get rid of it, the next quarterly. So, I don't think they have enough time to change it, so I think that's a good bet. 10% chance that says, because the statements were like, we're gonna get rid of forward guidance, but I don't think it's gonna be immediate, so that's what I'm betting on. I think it'll take at least the quarter. So maybe I'll win that one. When's the next Fed rate hike? Before 2027, before July 2026. Fed rate decision in July, core inflation, blah, 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 inflation, like all these different things. Anyways. Neither of them will make it to the finals. Sorry. And everybody, yeah, I know, right? Who knows who's gonna make it to the finals? Portugal game's gonna be insane, dude. Yeah, the one on Saturday. Oh yeah. Oh, it's gonna be nuts. We're gonna go up to the Fan Fest probably that day. We're going to Fan Fest tonight too to go watch the USA game. We're gonna have to get up there like 4 hours early though, just to get a spot. We heard our friends went there last night and they said if you didn't get there, you know, a couple hours early, they wouldn't even let you in. So. All right, guys, today some data came out. Good stuff. Tons of good stuff. Let's read it. This is what I'd call Fed Data Day. 3 of the 4 of the Fed's major, you know, viewing points for changing rates came out this morning. PCE, or PCE, GDP, and there it all is. You can see in the columns here. Forecast is the middle, previous the right. What we got, the read was the left. So if we go one by one. Year over year, core PCE came out just as expected on the forecast. Previous was low, forecast was slightly higher, so slightly higher, but we didn't miss expectations. GDP, quarter over quarter growth, 2.1, that's a huge up. When previous it was sort of like shifting around a lot. There's weird situation we're in is that we're getting GDP growth despite higher inflation. So the production and spending of people and workers keeping their jobs, making money and spending money and keeping the GDP afloat means that GDP is at pace with inflation. Inflation's not slowing down the economy. So that's kind of a good sign. Market's gonna love seeing that. When even though inflation goes up, if GDP goes up with it, market is not gonna be bearish. Ain't gonna care. It'll be good. And you see the response was slightly bullish, but I think the structure still is bearish on just regular stock selling, not related to the read here. But this is like decent for the economy. This is decent enough for us to crawl out of this hole and keep going. This is Thursday, so we get our initial jobless claims, which are normal. Anything less than 250 is on par and average. This is an average read, nothing crazy. This is usually noise every week. Only care about initial jobless claims if it starts showing stuff like, you know, 275, 300 and plus. These are like layoff modes. 200, 250 is pretty much average all the time. So that's pretty standard. Nothing super crazy. What else we got? Oh, wait. PCE. Get that guy up there too. PCE prices, which is similar to, like, you know, it's straight price increase, right? Just like inflation would be. That's on par for core. Just like core PCE is on par. So PCE prices. Here. The overall GDP price index. So there's a price index with GDP also going up a little bit, which means the year-over-year PCE probably is at 4, yeah, 4.1. So it meet expectations. So this is kind of a wash, but with better GDP. So overall, I'd call this a good read today. Continuing jobless claims, anything less than 2 million is pretty much on par and average. This is the people that got laid off that are on unemployment that continue to stay on unemployment. Now, you can't stay on unemployment forever, so it doesn't measure the number of unemployed people. It measures the number of people currently on unemployment, which means you're getting your government check. So after you get that for a while, they cut you off. And so this is how many people currently are in the program. You really only see this amplify above 2 million, get really, really high when you have periods of layoffs. And then, you know, jolts are coming down while you get layoffs, which means there's no available jobs. So the pool of people that are unemployed just keep going up. That's good. All right, well, decent data, I guess. Oh, I need to refresh all this down. You know what? I'll just close these down and open them up later if you want to talk about it again.
I want you to get max allo. You see there's 25k, 50k, 100k, 150k accounts on here, but then there's one option. I made all my P&L. One option that says max allo right here. So if you hit that, it's going to be good for you because you're going to get 150k lightning funded times 5.
I was opening and closing just to test something.
I'm going to refresh this page. And right when max allo hits this arrow,
sometimes
I'm going to
you
click
might notice this, like the dashboard won't update with Lucid.
That's going to help.
The trick
I can't prove it yet, but I think it's going to help. So, boom. Let's see. Let's see.
Am I getting like the spinning wheel here?
It's not going to, damn it. Well, it's still fine. You still get a 100k select account. 100k select account isn't too bad. Risto167, congratulations. 100k select account coming your way. Now, all you got to do is you got to add your email address to your YouTube channel description. Make sure it is your Tradify login email because otherwise we will not be able to send you the code because the code is attached to your login.
All right, we're back.
And then wait up to 7 days and you'll receive that account from us.
Excellent, guys.
Perro Loco in the chat says, hey, Nick, I finally won a giveaway yesterday.
Day trading stream on the planet.
Why are you lying? This is your first time here today. How could you have possibly won a giveaway yesterday
more stuff than we do
if you're on stream for the first time?
They're all just a bunch of prop salesmen, lousy
Concentrate, where's the form?
But we're the winners. We're glad you guys hang out with us every day. We'll teach y'all how to do this.
Gushy.
Alright, let me log in my stuff here. Everything froze for a hot second. Can't see you, but my stream won't stay live. It was buffering for a hot minute. Yeah, I can tell you, the internet here is weird. It gets a lot of interference, and it gets interference like at the same time every day. In the morning sometimes, and last night, essentially just shorted off of MHP on the reject. We fell through it, we tapped it. I always take that short on the reject, especially when it's obvious like that. Made money across the board. These are 3 accounts that I flipped to profit. We just ran the calc earlier. I've made 65,000 with Lucid in the last 5 weeks. These 2 are evals, and this is a funded that I'm working towards buffer. So I have a fresh funded somewhere. Oh, here it is. The one that busted. I ran a new one. Oh, I don't have it up. Okay, let me make sure I got it somewhere. Okay, I got it over here. So 3 of these are funded that are flipping. One of these is the fresh funded. Remember, I lost one of my accounts yesterday. And I flip a contract. So Lucid's dashboard gets stuck a lot and it won't update. But the trick is if you open and close a micro in one of your accounts, it'll sort of force the dashboard to update and talk to Tradibate, and then it usually will get all your accounts updated. So if you say you pass an account and it doesn't register, go in there and either flip a micro on that account or any other account. Sometimes I got it to work on flipping it on another account. or just flip it on that one account, then it forces the reset, then everything pops up. If you pass an account but it won't give you the option to update to funded, just do that flip trick. It works every time. And then so this was a flip to update whatever it was. So this is a funded flex. No, this is a funded pro. These are, 2 of these are funded flexes. One of these is a funded pro. So these are max profit. One of these hasn't traded today and one of them's fresh. Oh yeah. Ah. I can't hear the music. There we go. So basically the favorite teams that I voted for, kind of the favorite teams. I mean, Netherlands not the favorite teams. They're probably like that's probably like a 12-to-1 bet right there. What's the blue line? Hey, the blue line is hedge pressure for weekly options. The orange line is hedge pressure for monthly options. So in this market, this is pretty much a good sign that we're holding above monthly hedge pressure in both of these. The longer term bear market support is here. And if we open up monthly maps, we'll see if Micron is actually starting a thing where chips are flipping back around. We likely will see this test right inside of here. Now, this is a pretty massive gap up, 50 points on the S&P. So usually when you get gap ups, you get that whole gap and go bull long up, which is like long at the open, the next resistance. I could probably smack it with a micro or two, or just wait to see if I get a dip. The problem is if I don't engage right at the open, I miss out on maybe another up day. But I'm okay with that. I think that grabbing a dip at a liquidity pocket or something would be worth it, or at least on half gap. I think I do want to try to go for a long, even though the market's been questionably bullish. Again, we've been flip-flopping back and forth between bull and bear zones, and so the market's kind of trying to make up its mind up here. We had a moment where it's like, okay, bear market's back, just kidding, bull market's back, and said, uh-oh, bear market's back. So now we're in this mode of, when we open today, on the S&P, we are still stuck in bear market on monthly maps. So longer term, there's actually resistance here. This is not set up for another bull rally. We need to see something change everybody's mind. So with S&P, I think it's closer to like, I don't think this is right. I think it was way up here somewhere. Let's double check. I don't think that's right. That might have been yesterday's monthly. Oh, that was yesterday's. Yeah, that's not the longer term. I labeled that wrong. Yeah, you see how like basically now all of inside of here is 750 on SPY, which is basically the high of the 22nd. So right up here, there's all bear resistance here this next week. So if this week just kind of goofs around, next week we're still selling. So 750 on SPY, which is again the top of the 22nd, whatever day that was. Friday? Monday. Monday's top. Y'all ready to make some money today, chat? Y'all ready to make money? Oh, I'm ready. Thursday, Monday would be somewhere in here. $7,600, somewhere up in there. Maybe about there. We'll move it later. I'm moving real slow today. I'm so sore from my workout. You're looking for the option, Zoom call recording in the wrong spot, or maybe it's not uploaded. Oh, oops. I didn't upload it yet. My bad. I'll do it today. King of the props. What's up, guys? Somebody said, ask you recently about risk management, how much is acceptable to spend on evals. I told him when you go to a casino, I'll go with him. How much is acceptable to spend on evals? There's no limit. Like, it's an ROI game. So if you're good at trading, you're going to get some return on what you spend, no matter what. With Lucid, I've spent like 15 grand at least. But I pulled out 65, right? So the goal is you make more than you spend. So there's really no limit as to it's like, how much should you bet at the casino? Well, I mean, that's a personal question. Everyone's different. But there's one answer that's adequate for everybody, though. That answer is Don't spend what you're not willing to lose. And that answer is a good one. You know, don't bet more than you're willing to lose. Like, only spend enough that at the end of the day, you don't feel like you spent too much. And that's different for every person. Like for me, if I spend thousands on evals in a day because I keep blowing up, that's well within the limits of what I'm willing to spend. You know, for some people, you know, they got to stretch their $200 for the entire month, you know. Different strokes for different folks, but everybody's the same. Don't spend more than you're willing to lose. And that's how it should be with all of trading. Every trade you make, the size of your trading account, however many dollars are in your trading account at any given time, you should be comfortable with losing all of it. And if you aren't, you need to take some of it out. Somebody says Paraguay today. Oh yeah, dude. Today's gonna be a good series of games, dude. We're gonna go watch the USA game tonight downtown. Somebody says what's happening with Apex payout. Saw my story yesterday from my friend. My friend got $130,000 vaulted or whatever, a payout, and they, you know, they put him in live limbo where he's been sitting there for over a week, not live. And so he said, "Fuck Apex, I'm gonna trade TPT now." Who knows, dude? Apex, they disabled their comments all across the board on all Twitter posts, so you can't even say anything. That's a pretty big red flag. And right now, social media is exploding about everyone's coming clean with their stories. Like, you know, they're like, my payouts got denied, payouts got denied, payouts got vaulted. They said I'm going live, but there's no live account. I mean, it's just nuts with Apex. Like, I would stay far away. An alternative that's very similar that has better accounts is Blue Sky. And Blue Sky has become an immediate favorite around here for former Apex traders. It's cheaper, it's better, faster payout, bigger payout, easier rules. It wins in every category. You can go look on Prop Score, it'll show you. Does the action yesterday in the monthly maps activate the longer term puts the SPX trade or above monthly maps bear zone? Right now, yesterday we were to finish out this week. So it's like this week is sort of relaxing, but this is next week's resistance, right? So that's why that's important. We want to see what next week looks like. Not to say that we're bearish today, but to say that, like, if we don't clear out of this, there's going to be one day between now and next week that the market probably just dumps and keeps going. Unless something changes. Now today, the question becomes, did Micron jolt all the other stocks out of the hole they were in? We should see how that works. Today's actually not bad to try to get a move up to DD band. And again, if you're that bear that's like, you know, I'm going to bet that the market pivots down, then every single day when you get bear setups like a potential DD short, that you could be that one day it hits it and just falls out. It's very possible when you've got a looming bear zone. So like today or tomorrow, inside of here, the market could pivot lower. It could. We'll just have to take it one step at a time. Usually in this kind of environment, right when we get up to it, I'm going to buy some puts and I'm going to keep longing every day towards it. Yes, sir. Blue Sky's legit. Had a few accounts with them. Yeah, like they're pretty good. They basically stole 130K with no repercussions. We don't know. I mean, it's limbo, right? They say they were going to push traders to live for an entire year. And I know traders that waited like 3 months and still haven't gotten a live account. So I don't know. There's zero. The thing is there's zero other firms that have this. They're the only ones. It's very weird and fishy when I go live.
Not only did I make money, but I was also putting it on. Look at this.
Go live.
Who else is doing it like this? Who else is slapping that ass while making money? Who's doing it like this?
That's just
nobody.
The course of action.
I'm telling you, nobody. No one's doing it like this.
But even so, they were getting flagged for the live program. They're like, congratulations, cool, you made $100,000 in sim payouts. Well, we're gonna vault that for you, and and you got 20 accounts. Cool. Well, here's one account for $3,000 live account. It's like the biggest disappointment in prop history. Is literally the worst live program that there ever has been. Every $3,000, no matter what you did, one account. That's not a prize at the end. That's a slap in the face. Tradeify gives you like 20,000. Like Lucid gives you like 20, 30,000. TPT gives you $4,500 accounts. They give you one $3,000 account. It's a huge insult. So, I mean, traders is blowing up on all these reasons with these guys. I haven't traded Apex in a very long time. Once you guys started getting payout denials, just straight up denials like a year ago. Sorry, we're not going to pay you out. We just don't like the way you traded. So we're going to deny your payouts. Good luck. And I was like, all right, fuck that. I'm out. So I haven't traded them in a year. I wouldn't. And they're worse now than they were then. We should be at peace or close to agreement tomorrow afternoon. Is it already like 15 minutes into the hour? Every 15 minutes we get an update. We got a peace agreement? Really? Coming out? Excellent, excellent. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the final lap of the race. Are we winning? Are we gonna pull ahead? US versus Iran. This is more exciting than the World Cup soccer matches, I'm telling you. Brazil gonna play Houston on Monday. Is that, oh, I didn't see the update. Is that who we're playing? When I went to bed last night, USA didn't have an opponent. The only full match setup for the top 32 was South Africa. They're the only people that had the other opponent show up. Is it Brazil? In the knockout rounds? Currents? Let's see. Last I remember, there was only that one. Yeah. This isn't even updated either. It's missing. South Africa and Canada play each other, so that's the first full matchup, unless they updated something. Turkey? Yeah, we play Turkey tonight. That's not updated. Are you guessing? Oh, you're guessing who? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not official yet. We have one official match for the knockout round so far. U.S. opponent's not determined yet. Yeah. Last night there was nobody for us. Not yet. Brazil plays Japan or Netherlands on Monday. Well, that's gonna be a hell of a good game. Brazil and Netherlands. My money's on Netherlands, so. They won't have two division winners match up in the first round. No. They probably wouldn't. They wouldn't. Okay, guys, we've got 2 minutes till market opens. Place your bets. I love them underdogs. I know. I mean, I know the, the superstar teams. Like I'm telling you, if you were to say, Matt, you get one choice, pick who the final 2 are. No favorites, nothing like statistics. I would say France and Spain or France and Argentina, somewhere in there. Those 3. So we combination of those 3 at the top. France for sure, man. Have you seen them play? It's incredible watching them play. Blue line is weekly options hedge pressure. It's just like the orange line, except it's based on weekly options. It's a weaker pivot. It's about a 60-40 under all conditions, while this is a 74-26. So this is about a 3 out of 4 chance. This is about a 3 out of 5 chance. Under ideal conditions, this is about 80%. This is about a 90% when you get the confluence. And it's pretty scary. That's the only team I didn't bet on, though. I don't want to bet on the guaranteed winner. I like to bet on upsets. It's more fun. Plus, it's like a 1-to-1 bet sort of thing anyways. There's really little payout betting on the obvious. Ten seconds, guys. Let's get ready to roll. All right. I need to get this account to 3,000 today. Let's watch the open here. It's a huge gap up across the board and everything's very solid and bullish. Okay, so res is good. Nasdaq res is, but I'm gonna give it a minute just to make sure I don't get in and the market dumps underneath me. MHP, a nice little bet there. Let's do some micros here at the open.
Order filled.
Order filled. Just one micro, nothing crazy. One micro, that's it. At the open, just to see if we land in a pocket, I'll smack it with some minis. So one micro in case it rallies out of here. It's on Nasdaq here. And then I'll do one mini if I get a bounce somewhere. Oh, negative. So ARB is negative. So this might actually pull back good. I'm glad I'm in one micro. Not a good long. but I'll hold through it. See if things stabilize. So whenever I take that opening bet, I usually trade really small, and so in this chance, I just got 1 micro to make it light. Little light play there. Hell yeah, hell to the yeah. All right, good. Good. Okay, perfect. Easy setup today, guys. Easy setup. Easy setup. Perfect. Let's just add to it a little bit as we keep falling. ARB is good. No, ARB is bad, but resilience is good. All right, good deal. Let's get in a little early, just a little early, in case we bounce here on S&P. And I'll smack it pretty hard at bottom MHP. Ow! Ooh, my back hurts. My back hurts. There and there. So I did a very small trade, a bigger small, and I'll hit it with a big trade right there. Now S&P, there's the proxy pivot there, and if it falls through it, then I just close out, and I'm wrong small. Let's see if we get it.
Push.
Okay. We should hold, and if we don't, then dead market, then I just close out with a loss. Simple as that. All right, S&P, hang in there. It's interesting, normally that NASDAQ would overshoot and hit its pivot first and S&P wouldn't, but S&P hit its pivot first there. And if we're falling through it, then it's a dead market today. Resilience is positive enough, which is good. Let's hopefully maybe this one candle pushes us out, but if not, then dead market today. Let's get up there. Unusual to fall right through MHP without at least testing it first. So if we fall straight through it, then we're pretty much dead. Dead day today. If it does fall, you might get someplace between here and there. And obviously when irrational, it's just small trades only. This is very, very, very unusual to see that much of a pullback. And also with the S&P 86 all the way down to 75, it's about a 10 point, not a lot of volatility here, which is good. But I think I'm giving back most of my gains. Ow. Let's take a peek at some of the bigger stocks. Nvidia is breaking MHP to the downside. That's a big part of this. All right, so Nvidia looks pretty bad. Meta looks bad. We're probably going to hook here. It should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah, most of the stocks are looking pretty bad. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button really quick.
Awesome.
0.37. Yeah, that's the one thing that's kind of blah. Your stocks are opening up bearish again. Let's look at monthly maps now. Right. So this could be a big sell-off day. Yeah, we're still stuck in bear zone territory, you guys. All through here. Not the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the indicators are pretty bad. For the longer term, maybe we get a lucky rescue. I don't know, some kind of Trump tweet or some kind of something. Yeah, not the best. Not the best. Come on, get back above MHP though. With the current situation, with MHP resilience less than 0, there's only about a 3 out of 4 chance that it stays. It's not a 90%er without the confluence. So one of my trades I grabbed at S&P, one of them I did in NASDAQ. So NASDAQ I got in early, one of them off screen. I am in the S&P right now. So we'll see if we hold up on that one. With the resilience still being positive, it still has enough juice to bump out of here. Now again, if it rejects this, then it's a dead day. Especially with this being 37. Yeah, that's bearish mode again. So with that, I'm going to not bet that we break higher highs. I'll just take any, if I get lucky and get any kind of scalp in here, I'll probably just close it out. I don't want to bet against the bigger bearer markets today.
What? How's that possible?
So one of my accounts, I'm in the S&P right now, so that one's up 800 bucks. We'll see if that plays out. I got it right here on the overshoot of MHP, right when it went 10 points under. I load it up, and we'll see if it bounces. If it doesn't bounce and I take a small loss, then I'm good. But hopefully it bounces. Let's see. This is flagged as, everything's flagging as resistance in here, so it still can be kind of violent. I like to take the bet that the volatility drying up a little bit is going to be helpful to this not crashing out, but we'll see. Overnight, VIX just got crushed, which is good. But those stocks selling off, not so good. Nvidia, AVGO. Spreading out my bet is also helping. I have NASDAQ over here. I've got S&P over there. It's kind of nice. They're kind of playing at different paces. You have rotation out of tech and rotation into other stuff. This is always the scary part. Do we survive? Do we survive? Chat, do you think we make it? Micron is worth more than Tesla right now? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You're kidding. Really? That's crazy. All right, now's the rejection point. This is the problem. It's gonna get violent right here. This could turn into a loss. We lose that MHP. You can feel like flow's picking up right now. You can feel it. Don't die today, market. I'm on such a crazy winning streak. Don't die today. Don't be today. MHP doesn't. It's not 100%, right? So when it fails big. So we won't be bag holding if it fails. That's for sure. Let's get some run on this. Here. Let's wait. I'm getting back most of my gain for today. Can be pretty bad. Do I tap it with one more or just hang on to one? What do I do with this one? This could get pretty bad. I don't like the DD ratio. Now it's getting better, which means as stocks are pulling back, we are in illiquidity pockets. As stocks are pulling back, DD ratio goes up. We know that trick, which means it's contained, which should be all right. Do I hit that 30,000? Let's do it with one more. Risky. I hate doing this in these pros, dude. So I grabbed one micro, one mini, one more mini. So I'm just building, and that's as heavy as I'm gonna go on this one. I'm not going any heavier than that. That's it. MHP for the win, baby. But I don't have good confluences. Not good. Now, again, when stocks go down and DD ratio goes up, you are in illiquidity pockets. Let me show you what that looks like. Some of these stocks will probably be like that. It's where the bear zone is above the bull zone, just like that. You see that? So as Nvidia falls, it now becomes a bullish stock. When it rallies, it becomes a bearish stock. So it usually means containment.
Morning Code watched the replay last night. Good trade use.
Transitional,
thanks,
usually.
I think we should have taken that 1 minute CSD.
Come on, baby. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. Give us some love.
Yeah, it was
Watch it stop me
way far off.
The freaking trade.
Way far off.
Things like this are crazy.
Damn, bro, this one flipped green to red as well. No pullback into the 1 minute gap.
Let's see, about 90 down to about 30, 60 points overshoot. Oh, man, I probably should have waited for the overshoot on that. Meltout day today. 60 points under, so I'll stop right at 50. This is the rarer of the case. Only about, in this situation, only about 26% of days will break through that. So 3 out of 4 usually hold, but this is a day where it ain't holding. All right. Let's pull the plug on that one. Yeah. let's chill on that guy for a minute. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Goodbye. All right, that didn't work. What's going on with this market today? No, I closed out. Let's try another one. So that took a loss. No bueno there. Let me update my P&L on that. All right, if we reclaim, I'll jump back in and do some trades on it though. All right. Well, MHP break, irrational, dead market. Those two guys didn't make anything. No bueno. Ah, we lost game 12 of the war. Is that what it is? Well, irrational market. Enjoy, enjoy the fall. Boo. So 3 out of 4 days should hold. That day didn't. Ain't no way to play off of that either. We do have really, really strong bearish pressure, which is fine. If it just takes small losses and I'm good. The next setup that's possible, again, it's pretty random from here, irrational. It's only small trades going forward. There's a pivot from here to here. And again, when you break through MHP, small setups only inside of there. Yeah, there's nothing really good to play off of today. Not when you break through MHP like this. So normally it doesn't just bleed through and die. This is a pretty bad sign. So we're back to bear market, I guess. Which is totally fine because normally when that happens, it sells off pretty hard and it gets pretty gross. And then my losses are pretty small, so it ain't that big of a deal. Usually it holds most of the time, and the time that it doesn't, just safely walk away. See right here, I pulled the plug right there. It's continuing to fall. Just good stop management here. And I only took it in
Essa última descida, o que aconteceu ali quando caiu? Essa última descida foi venda spot. Não foi mercado futuro.
This is nice.
Então por isso,
Almost a six-figure nation.
Eu não sei se isso é inteligência, meu filho.
It was an
Ai,
observation.
meu Deus, eu não sei se isso é inteligência, não.
You did not hurt my feelings
Ai, meu
whatsoever.
Deus.
I'm up more money than you'll ever achieve in your bank account ever.com, my friend.
Pronto, Senhor.
19?
My feelings you did not hurt.
9.
Filho, o chão tá tão longe.
If I take one more trade, I could probably purchase you in cash. Let me see. Hold on one
Nossa,
second.
Deus
Let
do
me
céu.
see.
Rapaz, todo mundo tomando taca hoje, hein? Nossa!
O Lipe vai pra Manaus e o Matheus acha que é o macaco. É pra acabar mesmo, viu? Que tá de árvore, de galho em galho.
O que aconteceu?
Ai, é doido, Jesus. Matheus pendurado numa corda do balanço dele. Na corda, ele não pode pendurar no balanço, não. Ele tem que pendurar na corda. E me matar do coração. Isso que ele tem que fazer. Não, não é menino, filho. Menino.
pense pelo lado bom, podia ser pior, podia estar ele sem falar com ninguém na frente de um iPad.
Não corre esse perigo. Até eu comprar um iPad. Eu sou um macaco. Não, chega de pular aí que é perigoso cair. Ó, caiu aí, ó.
I don't want to get caught over. What is some micros only?
Caralho, mano.
I don't know.
Que doideira.
Ei, pessoal, errei. Não vai pro 63, não.
I'm not the biggest fan of trying to trade it. Nasdaq does have a liquidity pocket here.
Nós nos equivocamos. Aí daqui a pouco sobe, Rafa. E errei porque eu achei que tava errado.
Errei.
Mas sabe o que é mais engraçado? O mais engraçado é que o Felipe Escudeiro fez a live dele hoje inteirinha falando sobre isso. Ele falou que em 2018, quando o Bitcoin bateu 20 mil, foi a primeira vez que passou dos 20 mil, toque histórico, aí ele voltou para 6. Ficou no 6 ali, batendo 6, bateu mais de 10 vezes no 6, aí todo mundo falou, 6 é fundo, 6 é resistência. E aí quando todo mundo comprou e todo mundo comprou, em 2 semanas ele 50% e foi para os 3 mil dólares. E ele acha que isso pode acontecer agora. Ele não consegue esquecer, olhando para o gráfico de hoje, ele não consegue esquecer o de 2018. Mas ele só falou isso a live.
Claro que sim, o mercado ele vai punir o lado que está mais posicionado no mercado.
Sometimes you just
Você está vendo a Nasdaq, não? Desceu 1000 pontos. 1000 pontos, mano. Ou, a vela de 1 hora, falar pra você. Eu? Não, eu entrei, comprado, aí eu troquei, fiz um dinheirinho. Nossa, mas tá derretendo no máximo. Oi, não para de cair. E todos os streamers tá tomando taca. Todos. Não tem um que não tomou taca.
Caralho.
Todos, mano. E os caras segurando. O Patrick, eu acho que já tomou uns 30 pau de taca aqui.
Nossa.
Quero ver se vai postar o videozinho hoje também.
We'll get it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But the cool thing that you'll notice about me and my trading style is when I'm wrong.
Olha pra você ver, mano, não para de cair.
Naquela época do 3.000 foi um pouco impulsionado por conta da...
When you're wrong from the right place, you're always wrong small. Do you agree now after watching me trade today?
Que
I didn't
paulada no
backhold, I didn't do
mineiro,
something stupid.
Nossa.
Do you agree? I could be down big, but I'm only down small. Small relative, right, to what I've been doing. I got in a little early with the micro because it was getting close to pivot. 1 micro, 1 mini, 1 mini, which is just building a wide pivot. I should have built a little heavier down here, but
Mano,
I
que
was betting on
loucura,
S&P
tio.
holding, and while it tried to, it just died out, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. And then this happens, and I'm never caught in that. Never. I never get caught in that.
Será que é os
Once you
alienígenas?
lose your confidence, it's game over, and then it's just nuts from there. And since I decided to pull the plug, which is about right here,
Twitter deve estar doido agora.
we've lost.
Eu acho que ele não tradou, não. Acho que ele foi o único que não tradou. Literalmente.
Ele tá rindo, Whips, né?
É, tá do 0 a 0.
If you got a different name other than Crash, but be my guess.
Cagão.
Those of you opportunistic bulls, you get a chance to
Mas do jeito que ela subiu nos 15 minutos, ela tá caindo agora, Nasdaq.
Lower
Cara, a strategy tá derretendo, cara.
Opa, isso aí vai dar uma merda.
Perderam 1 trilhão. E eu tava naquele short e fechei. Cagona. PC agora deu, né?
Gains.
Parou, né?
Aquele Ted colocou assim no Twitter, que a strategy bateu o new all-time low.
Aí é loucura.
Mas surgiu ontem. Não, a strategy, o valuation dela é papo aí dos 90, 85.
It's gonna be interesting if we can actually paint the road down to 7,400 now.
Eval account. Okay. Let's place
Nós
some
somos
micros on
diferentes.
eval.
Vai
Let's do
perder
three-
esse 59, vamos pro
three
58.
micros.
Yo, McGruff, once again, I didn't see
Nossa,
you
strategy
yesterday.
75.
Shocker.
75?
I did meet some other people. I don't know. Maybe you were one of the people that I met.
Senhora,
I didn't. Nobody said I'm McGruff, so maybe it was you. I don't know. Did I meet you
Nossa
yesterday?
Nossa,
senhora.
eu tô confundindo strategy com SpaceX.
It happens there. So I
Is
got
it
out
too
of the
late
way
to
there.
enter? I
This
mean,
is
if
a
you missed it at this point, if you just
strong-ish
watched the market
pivots.
literally go straight
S&P,
fucking
I'll
down
take
for
one more stab at
700
that.
points and didn't
So
click any buttons, I
got
don't think
here,
it's time to
didn't
start
work,
clicking
fell
them
down
now.
there. We're gonna grab another trade off
The
of
thing
that.
about being a
It's gonna
momentum
bounce
trader, you're either
pretty
in it or
violently.
you're not.
Illiquidity pocket
Nossa, o
plus
gráfico
negative
das
res.
enquetes
Needs to
ficou
be cleared out. Had a massive
igualzinho.
turnaround.
You probably
At
have
least for here,
coders.
that's
Eu
what
tô
they call it.
coçando pra pegar um long nesse
Have
podcast
some
aqui, hein? Tô
Coves, whatever the
coçando.
fuck it is that people have now.
Let's see if I get one candle and maybe 2 candles here.
My camera guy had it.
Bateu agora, 388.
Yeah, this is definitely bounce territory. Like, this is rip your dick off bounce territory for sure. Like, you don't think it can
Nossa, tem
bounce
queda
as much as it can
feia,
bounce, and it'll
30
bounce 400
minutinhos,
points and be like, what?
Terrível.
How did it
Mano,
do
1000
that?
pontos.
So, just chill, baby. If you didn't make your money, just chill.
Caralho. O Bitcoin perdeu $2.000 de valor.
The thermal paste is doing well. Let me see the
Não
vitals.
tá bonito isso aqui
Let me
não,
check
meu
the
parceiro.
vitals. I mean, with my fans not all maxed out, I don't know. Let me see.
Lá pelos
I don't know, maybe
58,
just wants to run
57
hot.
alto,
Let me
vou
ask
tentar um long.
ChatGPT here.
Caralho. Not good.
Okay, let's see.
Aí.
Analyzing.
Bora, fio. Vai cair, caia de uma vez.
É, não fica
Quem
enfeitando,
saiu
não.
59,300 aí. Pode que eu tenho.
A barra de volume da queda é muito maior do que as barras de compra.
Dude.
Já o dobro da última.
I love this market. It's insane.
It's going for the gap fill.
It's drilling again.
You can
Honey,
get it.
it's drilling.
What's going on with the market? We're just giving back what we gained yesterday off of Micron. We just flew off the top on Micron. We're giving it back. So this is pivot to pivot resistance. That was a good scalp. That was pretty easy to see. 20 points on that, just with some micros though.
56 now.
We're irrational. I'm trading micros.
Almost making a full double bottom there.
That's a good scalp there. Dude,
53,800
everything is
max
profit above the apex and alpha funds. I'm out of here.
Strong support.
Jeez.
So just catch your points and
You're
interrupt the
fucking
scalp
done.
there.
I love it.
This could be one of those weird days where it just flies all the way back up. Who freaking knows?
Yep.
Very unusual to just bleed out like that. But let me see if actually Micron itself was actually selling off. It looks like it broke MHP today.
Hit max
I think
profit
after
above the apex
Micron's
and alpha
earnings,
funds. I'm out of here.
it just fell to
Jeez.
test MHP, and this
Get
is
your points and
basically
you're
a bottom
fucking
test
done.
right now. So this will probably
Somebody
base
wants
out
to
for a
be
hot
right
minute here. If this holds,
instead of
then
profitable.
we're back to where we were, and it's just because we had a huge rally up on Micron earnings, and then gave pretty much all of that back. If you look at the bigger picture, this isn't really that unusual.
Caralho.
We gained
E o Brasilzão, Gustoche, venceu e convenceu ou não?
So this might actually try to.
Você viu, cara? Coitado do Rafinha, hein? Foi só ele sair.
Graças
Agora ele não
a
volta
Deus.
nunca mais.
Será que ele tá machucado mesmo ou...
Put some micros on if you want to touch it.
Não, ele tá, ué. Esses caras aí não largam o osso, não. Bom, se bem que ele falou que não gostava de
That line
pra quem que ele votou? Quer saber pra quem que ele votou, esse filho da puta? Petista.
68.75.
Mas ele não falou que ele nem queria estar lá?
Então, é isso que ele tá falando.
I swear I drew it.
Então que vai embora.
Como é que as coisas envelhecem bom, né, velho? O cara dá uma entrevista dessa, vai jogar a Copa nas férias e joga que nem a água.
Bitcoin renovou
Aí se
fundo.
pode.
Nossa, perdeu. Nossa, tá 58. Vamos?
Nossa, agora foi.
Nossa senhora, me deu a mão, meu short.
Lucky. Ooh. So this is my first losing day in 5 weeks.
Desde a hora que eu cheguei aqui, a Max ainda tá travada. Nem abriu até agora.
Let's see if I can turn it
Você
to
não pode desligar, mano. Vai dormir e larga ligado.
It's not usual that you
58.700.
plow through monthly hedge pressure so quickly and DD bands. So it's kind of nice that, you know, like when we
Aconteceu
teach
alguma
you from our
coisa,
style,
Gurizada? Tipo
when
Twitter.
the market falls apart, you see it,
Ah,
right?
tá tudo derretendo, mano.
Very
Nasdaq tá...
normally you'll bounce here, and when it fails,
Que é uma
I'm
good
out of the
news,
way.
né? Pior
So
se
that's
não
how
tiver
quickly we are
derretendo
going to
sozinho.
validate what should be a bull market. And you see what's kind of neat is that everyone else in the world's probably trying to grab it at some random place.
Nossa, Nasdaq
When I
perdeu
lost this,
2%
you
em
guys
meia hora, é
see,
isso
y'all witnessed
mesmo?
to it. I just sat out,
Mano, é
letting
1000
it fall,
pontos.
and letting it fall,
1000
letting it fall, letting it
pontos.
fall.
Tipo assim,
And
isso
I'm
é
not caught in
muito
it.
dinheiro, velho.
You're never gonna see me get caught in shit like that.
O cara
The
pegou e
only time I
escreveu, ó,
ever get caught is
micro
in
é
a
como
news
se
event.
fosse
Like, I'm in a
mini
trade, I don't
hoje.
got a stop loss and the market flies, and I didn't have a
É
stop. I
verdade.
was an idiot and I screwed up because of a pilot error. When markets are like selling like this, you will never, and I mean ever, see me bag holding a loss. When I invalidate, I'm so disciplined. I'm out quick. So I saved myself 400 points of NASDAQ.
Eu vou ter que
Like,
sortear
it's
meu
just kinda
Ethereum,
crazy.
hein?
S&P on the edge of the
Opa.
catalyst. Not a bad bet if you want to bet
Ele
that,
vai
hey,
bater.
maybe we
Vai
won't
bater
die
20
today,
mil%.
and that at the
De queda.
if I want to hold, a lot of times in this
Essa eu quero
environment, I
ver.
like to let it do its thing and then return.
Vou ter que sortear meu Ethereum, hein?
I wouldn't buy here. Even though it's a long bet, every single time,
19.800.
catalyst is active, we sit out. MHP break.
826.
I mean, it's just irrational. Whittle down my choice making to zero. Let the
Bitcoin tá
volatility do
afundando.
whatever it wants to do, but if it reclaims
Nossa
here
senhora.
and here,
58.500.
there are some small
Mas
scales
não-
on that that are a
não
little bit
tem
better. But especially if you
Meu
reclaim here,
Deus.
you can probably make some trades off of that. I like to let it die and then stabilize, and then come back and try to find some of my pivots. I don't like to play the falling knife game.
Mas se não abriu, carregou uma de Ethereum, a Max diz que não pode abrir uma ordem agora, o mercado tá muito instável.
A knife falling situation.
Agora é hora só dos adultos brincar. Quem entrou, entrou.
So, keep your chins up, guys. Trade confidently today. Don't let it get you. One micro was like one mini today. Literally trading like one mini today. All right, where are my knife catchers today?
Até domingo vai.
Who here's got guts to do it? I ain't doing it.
Se continuar nesse ritmo aí.
I ain't doing it today. Not me.
Esse aqui tá possuído pelo ritmo ragatanga.
4 mil é muito dinheiro, mas tava no 63 agora cedo, Li.
Já foi 5, né? É verdade. Nossa, papai. Que isso? Por que eu não shortei isso aqui, meu Deus do céu?
Let's go.
Todo mesmo, tá com o mesmo sentido.
63 é difícil, hein?
You know, when I play the song, hold on, wait.
Empurrando, olha, miséria, pra baixo.
É, papai.
Tem gente defendendo, mas muito
fraco. I try to do my best, but if you know, you know, right? If you know, how'd I do? It's not a necktie, but it's close enough. The world's greatest Wall Street party is this song. If you know, you know.
58,300. Nossa.
O Ips ficou doido.
I gotta play the video.
Ah, então tá normal, então.
The video for you guys.
Patrícia gosta. Patrícia gosta.
Yeah, we'll toss the giveaway to soften the blow in a second. If you don't know the story, this song is amazing as it
não tem
is.
fim isso não.
I don't know why the South Park guys haven't turned Wall Street degen bro behavior into like a Book of Mormon style outrageous musical with like songs like this and shit. Seriously, it writes itself. I told somebody in this chat needs to write Knife Catchers Anonymous, the head song in the Trading Bros musical on Broadway. Oh, it's a Tony. Easy. So the story with this one is that they wrote this for the songwriting contest, which by the way starts the very first week of July. So get your submissions in. There's gonna be a ton of prizes. The winners in each category get lifetime, tons of profit accounts. Maybe merch will be done at that time. It's a huge event. It's a whole month long thing that we do like twice a year. It's really fun. This is a necktie, by the way. So the story is when that song is playing, I was on a roll one day imagining like, you know, you guys seen Book of Mormon, right? It's hilarious as shit. It's so funny. So it's like, you know, a degen style rock opera musical, whatever. Okay, let's see. D-bands. Could we probably be a trade here, maybe? Let me see.
So
the story is basically, you know, it's like a bunch, you know, that's the opening number. It's Tuesday. Market's closed. A bunch of 20-year-old Wall Street bros are like, yo, bro, you want to go out? Yeah, let's go out. Right? And like one guy's like, oh man, I lost all this money. You know, he's like, let's go get drunk. Yeah. They're in the cab and they're celebrating. That Knife Catcher song is playing while they're driving to wherever for their night out. They're doing coke in the back seat. You know, let's get ready, bros. And then like, it's a night of them having fun, having party, but then the night like just kind of like deteriorates.
Michael Saylor tá fudido, hein, parceiro?
All of them getting into the weirdest shit. Like one of them breaks out into a fight. Some guy breaks a bottle over
Como
his head.
será que é os caras na frente de uma tela dessa agora, hein?
Thrown out of the bar. He's laying in the street.
O Michael Saylor não tá nem aí. Quem tá fudido é quem comprou as coisas dele.
Everything that could go wrong would go wrong. One of them
Ele vai vender e acabou.
Like in the middle of that song, they're all at funeral next day.
Vai ficar feio pra ele no sentido das coisas que ele falava, né? Porque não vou vender, porque não sei o
doctor has an HIV report and it says positive. You know, like the party of the century, right? And they all go to work with like ice packs on their heads the next day. They're like, oh man, what a Tuesday, right? And then they get back to their old boiler room activities. Perfect. See, I'm telling you. So the tie on the head was like, you know, in the middle of the party, the guy was fist fighting someone else with this tie on his head. Got it. Cross between boiler room and the hangover. 100%. Yeah, 100%.
Agora abriu o barra de 1 hora.
Steve, yeah, you know,
agora sobe até na metade.
Stabbed to death last night. Holy shit. Hey, we told him to lay off the cocaine. Ow.
Agora esse novo candle de 1 hora, ele vai até na metade do outro.
Perfect opening number.
E depois morre tudo de novo.
Boiler room, hangover, and wedding crashers all in one, yeah. And then basically it's just like a story about a bunch of degenerate traders doing degenerate trader shit. We're not even holding this either, which is absolutely fantastic. What I love about crash days, and you'll learn this from me, is I never lose my lunch on it. I take my stab, I'm wrong, and I'm always wrong small. And that's why I tell you, when you're wrong from the right place, you are always wrong small. It's time for a giveaway. You ready to go? Got some announcements today. Next Gen doing free resets. Literally, one of y'all's favorite things that goes on.
Fala na cara agora. Fala na cara.
Until Friday. So,
eu ia escrever no chat, cadê você?
Where's the code that gives you the discounted emails? So you can reset until you pass.
Que bom ouvir isso, que eu não morro mais. Muito bom. Saber que eu vou ficar viva. Oh, eu longuei o Bitcoin, fiquei com medo e fechei. Que droga.
Agora volta no 60.
Então, mas e eu longuei no 58,600. Por que eu não segurei esse trem? Eu tava com meu pai no telefone, aí eu fiz um long rapidão, só pra acabar a ligação. Nossa, podia ter segurado esse trem. E aí, resumidamente, é long?
Eu acho que não, né? Vala, eu entrei no 58,265.
Olha.
Vamos ver. Mas já vou fechar já, tô cagando também. Se entrar alguém aqui na loja, eu pego.
It becomes a different type of account at that point. If you buy an eval and you can reset it forever until you pass, you are buying.
E o Ethereum, hein? O Ethereum beirou 20.000%, hein?
Sério que não pegou? Eu quero provas do que vocês...
Eu acho que pegou, ele não quer sortear.
Eu também acho.
É que eu tava olhando o Bitcoin também, né? Não sei se ele pegou, deixa eu ver. Não tem como ver. Peraí, sim, né? Vamos fazer o... Deixa eu ver aqui.
Ou 1.500 o Ethereum, dava pra eu ter 5 Ethereums agora, hein? Com o dinheiro que eu tinha.
Qual foi o mínimo que ele fez? 1.531. 1.531. Se ele fosse 1.531... 21.200% ele foi.
Tá vendo? Tô dizendo que você tem que pagar nós.
Vou ter que sortear mesmo.
O Rips, paga o que você deve aí, Rips.
Caloteiro.
Tendo aqui o sorteado. O problema é que eu já sei quem vai ganhar, né? Que é o AR.
Porque tá medicado. É o único medicado aqui, então ele merece.
Straight to fund it out there. So free reset lasts
till
Friday.
Ainda bem que eu cheguei logo, fiquei só 10 minutinhos fora.
Eu tô medicada, tomei multigripe.
Wait until next week when they do their
activation fee discount. Multigripe?
Usually they'll do a free
reset. Você é um chihuahua pra ficar medicada com... Pra ficar grog com
multigripe? Sorry, got 602 likes. Okay. Next giveaway goal, next giveaway like target is going to be 777.
Hoje dessa
eu vou fazer endoscopia, eu preciso de 2 doses de Dormonide.
Mas cada um tem seu efeito. Eu não usei nenhuma droga combinada nunca a vida inteira. Qualquer coisa que chega em mim, pega logo. Pega logo.
Você nunca usou droga?
Rafa toma 2 doses e ela mesma que faz endoscopia.
I'll give you until this 5-minute candle closes.
Mas não é por nada não, né? Eu falei que eu não ia mais fofocar, mas tá difícil. Me coisa, viu? A dona Márcia, ela faz endoscopia sem sedativo.
Olha a cobra na
Ela faz sem sedativo. Aí agora que ela entrou na casa dos 70, que ela tá sendo obrigada a fazer, sabe? Sedativo. Mas até então ela não usava.
Pode mandar essa cobra aí pra dentro que eu não preciso de nada. Nem uma dose de uísque pra amolecer a goela. Pode mandar. Eu, hein?
10K
right,
every
3
day,
minutes, 55 seconds left.
up to 5 accounts, and no DLL and no consistency on funding. So 2-day pass, and
I'll be
same-day
just
payout.
spamming.
Day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6. It's absolutely
I'll tell you
good for
that much.
$87 for a 25K.
Oh boy.
So let's give away a bunch of those right now.
Oh boy.
All right, let's do it. My Funded Futures. Pogo started now. Pass one, get one.
Okay, now I'm really curious.
Bitcoin.
Tony,
Pra
can
cima
you set
agora,
up
pelo
a
menos
new
pouquinho,
poll?
só pra dar um respiro.
Friday.
How are you doing today? Green, red,
I heard somebody leaked it this
flat.
morning, but it wasn't me, so don't
and
blame
then
me.
another
Someone
option that
leaked it
says
on accident.
absolutely destroyed.
But y'all didn't tell anyone else, right?
What the
Pogo
chat
is it.
doing. Actually, no. Let's keep it fair. Let's do green, red,
We've now
flat.
survived DD ban, and we now have survived Catalyst Act. Have a liquidity pocket did hold in
There's a
NASDAQ.
conviction
So
of
it
that.
did hold. The bottom one held
Tá
in
bem,
S&P.
pai,
This
segura
one
ele.
failed. So see how when markets are crashing out,
Não.
one
Tá no carro.
failed,
So far.
one held. It's really
Thank you,
hard to know
Rolling
which ones
Peraí um pouquinho que o mercado
Always
derreteu.
coming back to my entry.
It's irrational. So a lot
Deixa eu
of
ver
times
se a
you
W
can
ele faz.
stabs at each one with some micros, or just chill like I'm
Caiu
doing.
no copinho de
Just
café.
to get better. Right now, this is
Ontem ela
all
caiu
over the
muito
place.
mais.
That VIX went up. It's in decay right now.
My cat
We'll
is
see if
sleeping
this
on my
does
printer right now.
after
You
this
don't
hour and the
copy
next hour.
He
We're gonna
looks
see
like
the
he has
green
the
candle
best
back
sleep
up to
of
this
his entire
equilibrium.
life.
Could be.
Tá bem cheio.
I think it might be all right.
Da Belfast não
Wait, I
tem
gotta
mais o que
take a
vender, né,
picture.
pai?
I gotta show you guys. This is too cute.
Ontem ela foi bem
You
mais
don't
vai
think
pra baixo.
Bitcoin's gonna rally back up?
Fechou,
This
ela
is
segurou
really
bem.
cute.
Maybe. We just retraced half the
He's
distance.
having the
so
best nap of his life right now.
Watch it just do this and then do this and do this and then
Wait,
green
one
candle
second.
again.
I'll show you. Giveaway winner will be picked in 2 minutes.
Depois de um terremoto e
One second.
uma chuva amazônica.
Maybe I'll grab.
Mercado
maybe
derreteu.
Okay, here's the poll, chat. How we doing? Green, red, flat.
Derretimento desse.
So let's have some fun with it.
Hoje é dia de
Let's see what we
Sonho.
get.
Let's trade inside of this pocket. 33 to 92. I know Cat is
Screenshot of
active,
the
but let's
picture,
put
'cause
some
otherwise
micros.
I can't show you because it's
Aê,
hard.
Bidica, isso mesmo. Vai.
O bom é que essa chuva refrescou, né? 33 graus.
É bom que dá uma refrescada, é.
Okay. Let's see.
33 grauzinho, né? Que é pra...
Literally, he looks like he has the best nap of his
Weird.
entire
Lost
life.
a cat and didn't test
Here
the
you
cat
go.
either. I usually
Look at that.
Usually when cat is active,
Imagine
you
you
usually
sleep
are
like
gonna
that.
test it and
On a
then
fucking
save
printer.
yourself. You don't normally just fly through
How?
and fly through it. This is a
Pô,
very
Maxi tava
wild,
indo bem aqui, agora resolveu travar.
not usual, right? Not usual to just fly through MHP without stopping. Or
Caralho,
retest a
Bitcoin,
catalyst
não
without
peguei.
stopping.
The real
Já foi
stylist is
tudo
where's
isso,
Congo? Well, Congo is in Africa.
Peguei o long, hein? Vou fechar no 60.
You ask me where Congo
I'll grab
man
this
is?
pocket
I
second
don't know.
time.
He's not
Aí ele vai lá no
Sim,
66.
I do not know.
Great chat. Y'all ready?
Não, já pensou
I
seu
worked out
fundo?
too hard last night.
Como é, amigo?
All right, 50 seconds until we pick the giveaway winner.
Vou fechar no 60, ele para lá no 66 só. Aí eu me arrependo.
Not like thrown out, but like sore just from the workout.
Imaginou seu fundo?
Chiropractor says Dr.
Ah, é
Bavaria.
doideira.
That's
Imaginou seu fundo?
All right, guys.
Seu fundo?
probably after.
Ready to spin the wheel?
That's a good stretch.
Let's spin
30
the
Oh,
seconds.
mas não
wheel.
fala isso não, se for o fundo eu tô enrolada. Olha lá onde eu alonguei esse trem. Que raiva.
Ah,
We
eu
got
falo
about
que
2
você
more
acha que não é
seconds.
não, viu? Mas pode
Eu
ser.
também acho que não, mas se for no 62 já dava bom já. Transforma nem no 66.
I want to hear the jam again.
Nossa.
All right.
Era só ter segurado.
Everybody, you can stop typing giveaway time because we're going to pick the winner right now. Let's see what Nightbot picks.
Meu Deus do céu.
The giveaway winner, number 3 of the New York stream.
Eu tô segurando, mano. Eu tô segurando com a bunda na parede.
Sometimes it just happens. You gotta make sure that when that happens, you just.
Olha a Ana, cara. A Ana não me deu. Puta, não vi que dava pra ter entrado aqui. Mano, não dá pra cuidar de tudo, né?
Já põe o stop lá nos 58.500, Augustos. Porque se voltar, pelo menos você não fica no prejuízo.
He's gonna send it to me on Slack.
At all. This
Tá
is
no
this
area
right here.
Ness Luna.
Você não tem coração pra isso, não, Gustavo.
We're gonna try and tag you.
Eu tenho 2.
We can't tag you.
Não, esse seu marca-passo aí, daqui a
Ness
pouco
Luna.
ele fala, nem eu aguento mais.
Type something in the chat,
Eu
please.
sou mecânico, mas desse tanta emoção que você gosta, não dá, não.
Ness Luna.
What a day today.
Vai
Tem
gostar
culhão,
de
né?
emoção, assim, lá em Manaus, viu? Né? Esse tem. Vai gostar de emoção lá em
Trying
Manaus.
to catch you in
Aqui
the
não
chat.
dá, não.
Tem nada a ver com isso, não, velho.
Says here. There we go. Found you. All right. Now let's see what you win.
Vai dizer que você já não pulou uns 100 galhos aí, já desviou de umas 1000 flechas. Já tentou esquivar de uns 10 canibais.
Nada, eu tomei um canibal pra mostrar
Congratulations. Massive. All you gotta do in Luna is you have to add your email address.
Eu fico pensando, gente, esse
And then we're gonna be
branquelo de 10 metros.
Ô, Olímpio, aí você tem que entrar nos lugares, você tem que entrar nos lugares aí falando inglês, cara.
Then we will send you your account. But congrats. Next giveaway.
Tem uns good morning.
777 likes, chat.
Weird day like this.
We're doing those giveaways.
Your
Come
goal
on
is to
now.
survive.
Good motherfucker Marty.
Lots of giveaways.
Não, é 2 meses e você tá conhecido como gringo na cidade inteira.
Solo Swiss next stream.
O canibal veio pra cima de mim, uga,
As
uga.
of
Eu peguei a
48 minutes, we're
bandeirinha,
gonna
uga,
have Joey Morgan join.
Vira essa bunda pra cá.
And then
Motherfucker.
he's gonna be taking over.
260.
Give me your ass, motherfucker.
Everybody's still having giveaway time. You can stop. It's not gonna do anything anymore.
From the high, we fell 1,000 points.
Vai que grila, grila assim, né?
We had 1,000 point
Fica
candle, did we?
brigando comigo pra eu parar quando eu fico falando esses trem das terras dele. É igual o tacacá, né? Eu falo, gente, não tem lógica comer tacacá, Deus me livre. É aquela goma que a gente faz pra bandeirola de festa de quadrilha. Você pega uns matos da beira de meio fio, aquele que dá bem no lodo, assim, ó, do bueiro, que é o jambu. E mistura tudo com uma água podre da mandioca e come o trem. Tá? Vocês são grilados. É cultura! Você não gosta de piqui? Eu não gosto de piqui. Não gosto.
That's priority number 2.
Você conhece Jumbo?
That was 600.
First priority is survive the day.
É o mato da beira de meio fio.
Não, esse é o Jumbo.
Abi, when is the
É o jambu, é verdade.
On
O
Saturday.
jambu é a fruta lá.
Isso.
É, jambu é um melãozinho.
É, não.
Who is going to the London Tropics?
The yearly stock market crash of
who's going?
Não tá comigo,
June
não.
2025.
Posso nada disso. Posso beber água, menino? Nossa, agora eu tô com na senzala de festa.
Let's be daring on this.
Tá doido.
Okay, the chat is
Não posso levantar, que ele fica mandando eu trabalhar. Que coisa,
I
menino.
should probably be doing a mini.
Eu vim pegar água, mãe, mas a senhora tem que passar as roupas.
Congrats. Well
This is an
done.
even also.
Well
Pois não.
Sneaky
Não posso nem pegar água, mais.
on the day. Congrats.
Eu passei na porque agora eu sou policial.
Congratulations.
Tudo porque ele tá com o boné da polícia.
Travelista
Vê se
says I
pode.
blew
Eu tiro
2
esse boné e te dou uma
accounts this
chinelada.
morning.
Quero ver quem é que
One
manda.
day he's gonna get a
Vai com boné e tudo.
Don't do that.
Eu vou te dar chinelada
Did
de
you trade
boné e
two
tudo.
accounts or did
80
you
points.
Com o boné.
did you
Get in here.
trade them after each
Get in
other
here.
Vou mostrar
Bater
o
no selo, polícia.
with too much size?
O Bitcoin cansou,
Você
hein, tudo.
conhece nas facções.
Kevin, you go to Bali for the next week.
Botei
Nice.
Now, this isn't a serious
Enjoy
account.
that.
Botei uma galinha que chegou ontem por muito menos.
How long's
Enjoy
the
that.
next
O Bitcoin cansou e daí é só pra baixo, hein.
We talked about yesterday's monthly maps. Yeah, so I mean, the monthly maps still show some pretty nasty. Please don't copy what I'm doing.
Will you
I
be
am
attending
only
the
trading
expo?
eval. This is
No,
not a serious trade. Alex.
I will.
C. Clark Attorney.
I have other
This
plans
is,
that I already had.
me demonstrating a
before I knew
trade.
the expo was gonna happen.
But in all seriousness, this is micro territory only.
Sarah
it's a
says
very
it's
dangerous
Selena
trade.
Chatbot, she never picks me. Well, be nicer to her. Maybe she's gonna pick you. I don't know.
I'm betting on
aguento não, meu Deus do céu. Esse Felipe Mirim aqui.
And that resilience is like flip-flopping a little bit. So it might actually try to work its way lower, and then out of nowhere we get some kind of like green rescue candle. Indicators are kind of flip-flopping a little bit. It's not a good.
If it was in the UK, I would have gone.
Not a good setup at all. Really not a good setup. I should have grabbed the micro here instead of the mini.
Trabalhei
demonstrate this trade. This is an eval, so this is not a serious funded account.
But then you hit your target on the...
It's just time to practice, really. Not really time to try to do anything or blow up your big accounts or blow up anything serious.
Ele cansou. Ele vai perder agora de novo, Felipe.
I will play the liquidity pocket overshoot. Looks like we're falling about 80 points on a candle, so I can have a lot of big 80-point overshoot. 610 all the way down to 530, so that's 80.
Nossa briga é 59
all the way down to
about
about 420. So I can lose about 100 points
on
this
normal.
candle, which
We're at 655 likes. We need 777 for
upside down
another...
miss, which is fine. I should have done it. I should demonstrate this with the micro, but that's okay.
Já fechei o long, né?
Account that I got. I'm gonna buy
Nós
one
antecipamos
down here,
dia aí, então, esse short.
All the twins, Sphinx,
right
Lidar,
here,
scans,
about 40
out
to
in
allow
Egypt.
for that.
Erramos de novo por dia.
Just came out in Egypt, pretty wild.
A gente sempre
Here,
erra
what's
por
that?
dia. A gente sempre chega dia
Demonstrating
antes.
this trade.
What
It's not
is
a
that?
good trade to make, by the way. Not when Catalyst is
O
active.
Bitcoin é muito atrasado, não consegue acompanhar a gente.
Micro.
60 dias esperando. A gente
Would you
chegou.
consider shorting a bounce today?
Okay,
Not
we're at
really.
20,480.
I wouldn't consider when you have an irrational day like this. It's almost impossible to determine what to do. You just got to take a wide.
We need 777 likes for those geniuses who are going to come in and they're going to say, "Oh, there are only 630 viewers. How can we get 777 likes?" Well, we were over 900 viewers before, or like 880, something like that. When they liked and they left, their likes are going to stay. So even though we have less viewers, we can still hit 777 likes. That's what's
Eu queria fazer ainda mais 100
Ruchi says,
hoje,
shorts from 30,200. Let's go. Ooh, good entry. Good entry for shorts. Congrats.
My point of
Well
futures
done.
rapid account goes intraday
Pra
trailing
fazer
one
mais
split, just like
200
TBT
amanhã.
and
Gear says
futures.
there's a second Sphinx
TBT
covered
and
under
my
the
point of
sand.
futures rapid
Same
size.
size.
Amanhã não dá pra tradear, não.
I didn't know that.
They're exactly the same. The slight
Ué,
difference
amanhã
is
que vai
the
ser
rapid
louco?
split
Is
and the
very
cost.
impressive.
Se hoje tá assim,
When
você
Catalyst is
imagina.
active, it means this purple line on my screen. When the market falls, oops,
I'm back in UK 8th of July. I don't want to
straight
go back.
run
I'm
distance on
Why
an
not?
event more.
It's about as warm as in Egypt right now.
Table
Aí
for your
aprova a
contract. Pick a
primeira
contract,
fase.
gold, Bitcoin, whatever. We have the number for
Aí
everything. It's
quarta
like
Marcus
e
says, I'm
quinta
closing the
aprova a
charts. I'm getting
segunda
tempted and
fase.
trading
if you
beyond
fall
my
more
DLL.
than
E aí
that,
trade
this
só na
I
outra
draw on here
semana.
with the
I'll see you tomorrow.
purple line,
Pra valer
then the
dinheiro.
market
If
is
you're getting tempted, then
untradeable.
don't
It's
watch the stream
absolutely
either.
wild. Whenever a catalyst is
Most
active,
pyramids are in the
you're gonna
US
see the VIX is
because
going
the
to go
US is
crazy.
ancient.
Volume's going to go
What?
crazy. Look at right here. At exactly 8:48 in the morning, my time, what we call catalyst was active. And catalysts can speed up the market move, speed up volatility, and things can get really crazy really fast. At 8:48 this morning, which is right here, you see 8:48.
Nossa, quem derreteu bonito
VIX
também foi
starts getting
XRP, hein?
choppy. It's rapidly deteriorating. VVIX starts flying
Mas
through
hoje
the
tá
roof.
difícil cuidar de todo
As
mundo.
well, the volatility of the VIX goes up. Here's that same
Muita
place,
gente pra
846,
cuidar.
847, 848. You see how VVIX
Gurizada,
starts
saiu
going
sol
crazy.
aqui agora, meu Deus.
When you fall that beyond that structure point,
É doido.
Você sabe quando é que fica bom em Manaus, que fica mais ou menos
markets will just go
fresquinho?
nuts. And so our
Em
rule of
janeiro.
thumb is below this
Então,
pink line,
esquece,
sit
cara.
out. Don't do anything.
Meio
So
do ano é
I'm just
calor
trading.
demais. Janeiro vai chover
Alex
todo
said
dia
his
sem
country
parar,
is
aí fica
restricted
peso.
into passive.
Fica um saco,
Pass
fica
what?
tudo molhado, tudo
Oh, for the
úmido,
giveaway?
não seca, não dá nem pra acender cigarro.
Oh, okay.
Só de chapéu.
All right, yeah, don't enter the giveaway if you can't.
Só de chapéu.
If you can't do it. So All right, Alex.
Só um pouquinho. Mas tem que ser aquele chapéu com a aba bem grande, aquele de cagar na sombra, sabe?
Let me give you a minute here. I'll show you how to do it.
Você caga na cagar e a bunda não fica
morena. This is
morena.
pretty dangerous to be in a mini when a cat is active, so now I'm just gambling in an eval, to be honest. Let's go ahead and switch that trade to a micro and be smart about it. Okay, so I closed out the mini and I got in a micro. Ow. Like I care, this is a eval, but I need to demonstrate correct practices. Where do you get the pink line? I'm about to show you, Blart. Hang in there. I had to give a one giveaway account here. Scripted market, yeah, probably.
A gente tem que começar a deixar umas ordens bem embaixo nessas moedas.
So another time, also you
watch quando dá essas agulhadas.
What I like to call the old switcheroo here.
Tipo agora, assim, ó, o Bitcoin vai andar lateral nesse 59 um tempão, mas aí você põe uma ordem de entrada lá no 54.
Dá um spike lá, você pega, né?
Deixa nem que fosse reta, né? Eu tava vendo o XRP agora, ela desceu reto e voltou. Ela foi quase no 1 cravado, ela fez um. Você deixa uma ordenzinha lá ali, 200x, 300x, doleta, 2 doletas, $1 que seja, mas $10 brinca, só sem lembrar que você fez, sem comprometer a banca.
You ready, my dudes and dudettes? Okay.
Eu tenho medo de acontecer o que o Felipe Escudeiro falou, Bitcoin 30 pau, já pensou?
Markets fall when there's a sell imbalance.
E ele falou, e os caras lá perguntando se ele ia comprar tudo, ele falou que não, que ele não ia comprar, que ele só ia, que ele só faz hold, né? Ele não é trader. Ele falou, eu tenho minhas posições de Bitcoin, mas entra dinheiro aqui do YouTube, entra dinheiro dos eventos, entra dinheiro das coisas. Bitcoin perder 58, aí eu vou fazer uma compra. E se ele passa outra, idiota, porque ele pode perder 50%. Espera em volatilidade. Você tá cheio, cara. Ele acabou de falar, o trem começou a pirocar pra tudo que é lado. E ele falou, eu não sou analista gráfico, eu não sei fazer isso, eu nem faço trade. Tô dizendo que eu tô no Bitcoin desde 2014 e eu já vi acontecer algumas. Já li 10 mil artigos, já li uns 30 livros de Bitcoin. Então, essa brincadeira não é assim pra tirar dinheiro de todo.
É uma amarra do cara. Eles mais certo possível.
Vocês
podem filmar enquanto a gente pode trabalhar 4 horas.
Aí o cara falou pra ele, mas hoje tem muito institucional na jogada, os caras não vão deixar derreter tanto. Ele falou, não vão ver.
Eles que vão derreter.
Não, é trabalho.
Bitcoin quiser ir a zero, perto de zero, ele vai. Eu tenho 2 notícias pra dar pra vocês. Se ele quiser cair 50% hoje, a notícia boa é que ele volta.
Mais uma vez.
Ele falou desse jeito, a notícia ruim é que se ele quiser cair 50% um dia, e a notícia boa é que ele sempre volta.
Fazer o que? Pô, vinha gerar conteúdo, tal. Aí deu passaporte e... Ixi, aqui eu já saí.
Estou fazendo exatamente o mesmo movimento de Nasdaq hoje.
During COVID, we had 1,000-point candles every minute.
Ixi, aqui eu já saí.
E a Nasdaq chegou quase na metade da queda.
Eu tenho mais pra cair, né?
Não, no que caiu agora, ela tá subindo coisa, né? Já voltou.
Ixi!
É
modalidade nova, a gente tá estreando.
You're squeezing so much at once, and the market becomes insanely volatile. The VIX will happen, and VVIX is the volatility of the VIX, and the index becomes sort of like this weird, unpredictable pattern. Normally, when you fall to a pivot, like an example, pretend this was a stable pivot. Volume just sort of grows around the pivot and then shrinks on the other side, like a nice little
que ela fosse voltar pelo menos
when a cat is active, however, and the market's chopping around, your volume is sort of chaotic and sporadic. It's not really a parabola, and it starts to get worse and bigger as you're squeezing people out. In other words, if you have not gone through the boot camp and you're
Mas
like,
toda hora eu tô errando
how
por
should I
esse
trade
escopo, aí eu
the
não
market
sei.
when a catalyst is active? So what causes that to happen? Answer my question first while I answer this other one.
Não, meu
is,
alvo era no
how do you think you should trade the
30,397.
market if a
Ela foi
catalyst is
até
active?
o
With all the things I told you, volatility is out of control, rapid
30,650.
crazy swings in the market, VVIX flying off the handle,
Ai, se
volume
ela
just
cai daí.
unpredictable and weird. How would you trade it?
Não, foi esse não. Foi
Show the indicators in capital letters, bro.
não sei.
Calm down. Buy the platform. I'm just kidding. I love you. Jesus Christ.
46.
Don't trade. Yeah, don't trade.
943 eu acertei quase certinho. Eu coloquei o alvo em 943, ela foi em 955. E caiu.
All right. Let's go. Hey, look, don't trade, right? It's weird. And this is weird. Like, it just gets a little crazy. And so when CAT was active, I knew about where it was. I had to draw the line. But even when you lose MHP, do you see how the candles on the NASDAQ just kind of, the market just falls and falls and falls and falls and falls and falls and falls? CAT was active right there. And you see how volume just goes crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy and crazy, right? The minute this happens right here.
Pode ser que vá mesmo, 445.
Volume goes up, way up. And so, you know that's going to happen. It's a guaranteed thing that volume's going to go up, volume's going to be crazy, and VIX is going to go up. It's not tradable.
Só de mais $200.
Look at this.
Oh,
They're even
só mais
off
$100.
sync with each other. Like the NASDAQ is flip-flopping around, S&P's continuing to rally, right? You get this sort of detached, unusual, weird, choppy behavior.
Eu lembrei, Lipe, porque que a SPMO não dava certo no multiparto. Eu fui abrir a operação. Eu abri a operação, abriu 2 vezes.
Puta que pariu.
Droga, eu lembrei o que era. Eu fechei rapidão. Aí ficou $8. 2 de 4
institutions report positions to them, and CME Group creates a margin requirement, which effectively sets the range at which dealers are buffering the market.
Seems like
about how far the market can move without going unstable.
Você vai se furar nessas agulhas aí. Nossa, eu vou... Nem vou cuidar depois. Ri de você.
It's a pretty kick-ass... Did I do it? I know I did it somewhere. Hold on, maybe on the daily chart when I did. Do it on NASDAQ? I don't want to redo it. I'm lazy. I'm gonna do it somewhere. I guess I'll do it again. Okay, so let me show you what's neat about this. S&P, right? Let's go ahead and go down to the S&P on the table. And again, we reverse engineered CME Group's
strong reduction on 650s here. I mean, I would play it to the short
side.
Watch the big reduction.
Cool.
650, then you play it. The problem is that the sellers have been selling, and you're going to run into sell side exhaustion. Right, people have to cover at some point because they haven't already. You have to get those orders in until that sell side aggression shows itself again. You're dealing with bounces from Meta, little bounce from Apple, little bounce from Google, little bounce from Microsoft,
up and down like large distances,
even a little bounce from Nvidia. So you have to work through.
You notice something peculiar?
Advice for us scalping that scalp. Advice for us scalpers that scalp big moves, make money and then get chopped, hopping back in. Do not hop back in. There's a time to stop trading. So there's a time to observe. There's a time to. The good thing is that these moves repeat themselves. The bad thing is that your mind seems to have an issue. Not your mind, but traders' minds seem to have an issue with.
That symmetry is consistent.
The move is over, and then you try to capture a move in anticipation that you're going to somehow get the same move that just happened. Right? There's a difference between having a leg down, a pause in that leg down, and then another leg down.
What's going on there?
Versus a massive leg down.
This is actually where market structure is.
A retracement, another leg, a retracement, and then consolidation.
That's where everyone's
There's a big difference between those things, and the more you trade, the more you will identify those.
VWAP, it will move that distance.
The problem is that a lot of traders will miss a move, get in late to a move, maybe get bounced on, then finally get a move, get like slightly in the profit, and then take another trade, then take another trade, and then finally when they get all of the courage to be into the trade, the move is over.
Right? There's a symmetry.
That's one of the biggest problems that I see for a lot of newer traders is that you find the courage after the fact versus having the courage when you need it.
CME Group knows it's a thing.
It's not time to find courage after the move is over.
It's going to move to find liquidity, and reportable positions tell you where that liquidity is every night. Right? It's pretty impressive, right? That a number, you can do this with any futures contract, gold, silver, whatever, oil, all has the same control point. It's like the video, it's like the autopilot, right? The market moves, but it tries to maintain control and at least buffer selling and buying at those extremes. So as neat as it is, when the market falls that distance, so from an instant, the market falls and it beats even the market maker buffering. You got a problem.
Oxe.
Right?
Não posso lançar mais o Patrícia? O que passou?
So right here, the minute you fall that residual distance,
bloquear aí é loucura, hein?
There's your evidence of your dealer.
Perdi meu cargo.
Shit in order. Do y'all see that? And then when it falls apart,
tá bloqueado mesmo, por
it's
quê?
chaotic and sporadic.
Porque não tem faltando 2 impulsos do servidor. Só vai poder fugir. Você lembra aquele que eu falei do Bagre? Então, investiu. É isso aí.
And so down in here, we just tell everybody, just sit out.
Que
Like,
tem que fazer então?
Dealers can't hold off the selling. You don't try either, right? Like, don't try to be a hero down in here. This is where things get really weird. And then once you turn back in, VIX declines. So the neat part about the way that it works is down here, it's danger. And up here, it's okay to trade it. These are better. And you can see that the danger is and so it's an immediate, like, avoid the market indicator, you know? VIX should be kind of stabilizing now that we're out of the cat active line. And,
Mas ué, negão de rosa é bem-vindo.
O que tem que fazer é aquele...
But Nasdaq doesn't really control the
Tem que
stock
comprar os
market, right?
impulsos
Nasdaq is
aqui
just
do
the
Discord,
Nasdaq.
pai.
É de
The stock
$5?
market really is all that matters. You want to look at the
Eu
S&P
acho que
to
é, eu não
determine
faço
is it
ideia
cat
pra
active or
vocês
not.
aí o preço.
Nasdaq
Acho
has
que deve
its
ser pra
own
nós, acho que é
thing going on,
25.
but the rotation is out of tech
Mas
and
deixa
then
eu...
non-tech stuff. This is Todd the Bootcamp.
Olha
Yeah,
aqui
vamos
pra ver se é o
fácil, man.
certo.
Compra aí, acho que precisa de 2. Aí eu te deixo aí, pai.
This is the
Não
risk
precisa nem pagar
interval from
mensalidade.
the Rock Scooter platform. This is the
É
stuff
esse
that we
daqui?
build. This is our trading platform. It's in here.
É isso
Nobody
aí.
else offers this.
Fiz
This
de
is our
2?
invention. We reverse engineered CME
4,99.
span
Cara, se você for
about a
no
decade
anual,
ago
acho que
to
é mais
take margin
barato, viu?
requirements and
Ah,
extract
não, é loucura.
usable levels from them.
É,
You never
mais
thought
barato.
that the margin requirement of futures contracts were the most important number.
Não, meu filho, pra que eu fazer isso aí?
This
Ué, não sei,
knowledge
tô perguntando.
turned me into a millionaire.
Não, calma, vamos
as a
lá.
trader 10
Peraí,
years
deixa eu
ago.
entrar no meu aqui pra te mostrar que eu tenho.
I learned how to sit the
Minutinho.
fuck out of the market when
Quem tá
the market
escutando
just couldn't
coisa aí?
handle it, then I'm out.
Ah, é o
desculpa.
There were days like this. This was a
Não, pensei que eu vou abrir aqui no computador, peraí.
Ai, o Bitcoin voltou a subir, eu fechei meu long, hein?
Que merda.
Ah, mas ele caiu. Deixa eu abrir aqui meu nitro. Deixa eu ver aqui.
A cor do
momento.
teu espelhamento fica estourado pra caralho.
É que
seu
tá
pai.
na tela, tá na tela errada.
Ah, pô, não muda nada não, pô.
Ó. Aí, agora
Nossa,
ficou de
Bitcoin
boa.
estourou pra cima. Que doideira é essa?
Tá me ouvindo?
Tá.
Alô? Agora.
Caralho.
Que porra é essa?
60 e 300.
Quanto?
60.300.
Ah, mas tava no 63.
Ah, 58,
Ele
pô,
foi
já subiu 2
58, pô?
Não, você não falou que tava 63 e caiu pra 58?
Exato, voltou pra 60. Gurizada, eu vou ter que dar uma saída aqui. Maiara, você vai ajudar o menino aí?
Vou, tô aqui abrindo coisa aqui. Deixa eu streamar aqui. Calma aí. Olha.
Time, um abraço pra vocês, até
Falou,
depois.
é nóis. Tô olhando.
Até mais.
Você vai comprar o nitro ali, né? Você vai comprar o nitro aqui. Eu já tenho, né? Você vai comprar o nitro, aquele mesmo que você for. Aquele mesmo de um mesmo. Que é $5. Depois você vai vir aqui, ó. Aí você vai vir em impulso do servidor e para servidor. Aí
Entendeu?
depois você vai clicar em impulsionar esse servidor. Entendeu?
Entendeu? É
Aí,
$2? O básico, mas precisa do outro?
não, você tem que ter o nitro.
Então, mas
Você
tem
tendo o
dois.
nitro.
Você consegue ver minha tela aí?
Peraí, calma aí que eu vou aí voltar pro Discord. Deixa eu achar você. Cadê? Pronto, aqui tem. Esse é o nitro básico.
E preciso de
Não,
qual?
mas tem que ser o outro. Tem que ser
Esse?
o. É.
$100 por ano. Tá doido. Tá, vou fazer aqui então.
Faz aí, porque streama a tela pra você botar os seus cartões aí. Aí depois você vai ali, ó. Não, volta lá. Server Booster. Aí, isso. Você vai pegar esse aí, esse de
Mas aí
$10 aí.
vai ter que mostrar primeiro. Vai ter que fazer pra depois.
Paga aí e me chama.
Aham.
Cara, volatilidade louca hoje, hein? Já vem ele voltando, velho.
Doideira, né, mano?
Puta que pariu.
Mas ontem à noite também tava doido. Que eu não sei a cripto, mas ontem, no final do dia, doideira também, mano. 4 horas da tarde, o negócio foi pra tudo quanto é lado.
Olha, descendo de novo. Puta, devia ter shortado. Para que tiver outro repique desse, eu vou shortar e vou largar, velho. Vou olhar só daqui uma semana.
É loucura.
E tá tudo indo junto, ó. XRP tá indo. XRP e BTC tá o mesmo gráfico.
Esse tá muito ruim, cara. Não consigo abrir nada.
Você tem que deixar ligado o seu computador, mas de verdade. A Nexi, depois de um tempo, ela dá uma carregada e ela fica boa, fica redonda. Não desliga, não. Pelo menos nesses dias de mais confusão, larga ligado aí. Eu devia mesmo era ter aumentado meu short em Ena também. A Ena foi lá no 10 centavos. Lá no 98, ó.
Precisa de 2 ou mais?
Oi?
Precisa de
Já comprou?
2? Aham.
Você vai clicar lá em
Sim.
impulsionar servidor.
Então, mas tem a opção de mandar 1 ou 2?
Sim, manda os dois. Porque pra liberar tem que ser os 2.
E isso é pra todo mundo ou é só pra mim?
Não. Isso é impulso no servidor. Todo mundo consegue acessar.
Tá, mandei, eu acho, mas não desbloqueou nada aqui não.
Ah, então peraí, deixa eu ver aqui em cima. Peraí. Deixa eu conferir.
Olha lá, dá pra ver lá.
Você tá com. Tá faltando mais um. Porque o bagulho tinha 3.
Ah, é doideira.
Você quer ser o primeiro da lista?
Não, é porque senão os negócios não. Os áudios não deixa aí os áudios.
Não é
não
porque
deixa.
só vai se tiver 3 servidores. Só tem que ser.
Não vai mais um aí nessa desgrama aí, ó. Pronto.
Você tá muito pão duro. Larga esses nitro aí.
Tô pobre, isso sim.
Onde que vê quantos nitro?
Patrícia, ai não.
Patrícia!
Oh, vamos!
Patrícia, por quê? Patrícia! Patrícia! Não, Patrícia, por quê?
Só pra dar uma aquecida.
Meu Deus do céu, que futebol foi esse?
Caramba!
Uma vez?
Não, gastar 15 dólares e não poder usar, vai cagar com vocês também. Tá louco.
Você gastou quanto aí, seu pai?
15 dólares.
A sua mãe tá sabendo que você gosta de rapazes?
Tomar no rabo.
Não, mas foi pouquinho. Foi
Pagar e não
pouquinho.
poder usar, né?
Não, aí é loucura. E se reclamar, vou mandar de novo, hein?
Nossa, mas foi uma barulheira aí nesse estádio. Que torcida é essa?
Até acordou a Patrícia lá, ó.
Continuar.
Eu, hein? Só tava passando roupa.
E o aniversário do Matheus? Que dia que é o aniversário do Matheus?
Sábado que vem, dia 4.
Vai chamar a galera ou não?
Não sei quantos.
Nós tá esperando o convite.
Nitro eu ainda tenho. Onde que vê, Mai, quantos nitro a gente tem?
Pergunta pra ele aí se o seu pai tá convidado.
Filho, você vai chamar o seu pai pra vir no seu aniversário, sábado que vem?
Ele falou, meu pai vai estar aqui, ué.
Esse aqui, ó.
Qual é o seu pai? Exatamente.
Ele falou, quero. Ó, cuidado que o ferro tá ligado. Ele quer, eu vou chamar.
Inteligente demais
eu quero
esse
ele
caboclo.
aqui, eu vou chamar.
Vai chamar mesmo ou não?
Filho, ele mora longe. Se fosse em Manaus, ele vinha.
Não,
que é
se
pertinho.
chamar, eu vou.
Então vem. Pode vir. Brasil.
Eu vou de soldado.
Aí vem.
Ele vem. Nossa, ele ia ficar doido se viesse soldado.
Ó, você chama o meu seu pai, chama o Satô, chama a Mai.
Não, calma.
E chama o Li.
Não é bagunça também.
Chama só.
Oi, meu amor.
Ouve.
Eu.
Só os legal.
Ô, Mai,
Deixa eu.
Você tá convidada pro meu aniversário, Mai. E o Augusto também.
Aí,
e o seu pai também.
Ó.
Obrigado, meu amor.
Temos uma festa, hein?
Aí, ó.
Você não chama eu. Não chama eu nem coleira, não, que nós estraga a festa, viu?
Ele acabou de chamar.
Podem vir pra cá, hein?
Pronto.
Eu e o Pauleiro, nós já estraga a festa.
Mamá.
Estragar a festa.
Cheiro.
Até parece que você estraga a festa, Custódio. Não, já pensou, gente? Celebra o casamento da Mai logo com o Satô.
Já casa no mesmo dia.
Vamos pôr esse povo logo pra vir mesmo. Vamos, gente. A gente já casa esses dois. O Satô,
você é madrinha, né?
Ele mora aqui, em Goiânia.
Você é madrinha?
Não vou ser mais, não. Não vou ser mais.
Você é madrinha, né?
Então.
Madrinha, eu faço questão de ser lindo.
Dá uns conselhos pra ele de padrinho, né, Augusto?
É comigo. Ensinar pra ele como é que resolve as coisas.
Não adianta, eu dou conselho pra Mai de madrinha e ela não ouve, continua fazendo a mesma coisa.
Eu tô quieta na minha, não começa não.
Adianta
Tô
nada,
gripada.
adianta nada. Ai, gente, vocês são massa.
Sou um anjo. Respeite-me que eu sou um anjo.
Aham.
Uai. Eu ia fazer uma comparação dos anjos, mas é melhor deixar quieto. Deixar quieto. Focar no ferro de passar roupa aqui, que tá vazando água. Seu pai, eu vou fazer um estrogonofe de frango. Eu vou fazer mini sanduíche, crepe, muitos brigadeiros. Ai, como eu gosto do brigadeiro. Nossa, o brigadeiro da minha irmã é o melhor do mundo. Brigadeiros.
Aí, ó. Tá falando tudo pra gente só ir lá comer. Lá é importante é a companhia.
Ué, Mai? Tá brava?
Não, tô quietinha, tô gripada. Não, eu tô sendo carinhosa. Eu tô sendo carinhosa. Ai. Eu vou estar achando, você aguenta esse frio aí daí não. Chegou frio de ontem pra hoje, já tô querendo ficar gripada.
É, hoje tá frio, hein? Hoje eu tô com 2 carças.
Não, aqui
Eu botei
tá.
2
Menina,
carças.
eu não dormi. Eu não durmo há muito tempo de meia, dormi de meia.
O Matheus, ele não gosta de
Botei
se
2
cobrir de
carças pra
jeito
trabalhar
nenhum.
hoje.
Ele
À
fica
noite dormindo
tirando a
coberto.
coberta o tempo todo. Não, ele cobriu até a cabeça. Cobriu tudo. Mas fica sem blusa também, esses salgode. Oh, não conversa assim. Desculpa, isso não pode.
Meu Deus, e agora o Bitcoin tá voltando lá?
Uai, você não é o doidão? Você não falou que você ia...
Onde?
O que a Mai falou, seu pai?
Não ouvi.
Não, você falou. Que desse mais um repicado pra cima, você ia shortar.
Então, tô frouxo. Ia ter shortado mesmo. Caralho. Porra, 10 pras 11 já?
Tá na hora.
Hoje passou ligeiro. Mais 10 minutinhos e pegar moleque. Só que tem uma porra de um caminhão bem parado aqui na frente. Tá entregando coisa no restaurante. Se bem que se eu fosse dono de restaurante, eu não aceitava o caminhão encostar 11 horas. Para, velho.
Ô, Augustoche, você lembra o jeito que tava o convite do Matheus ontem, que eu tava tentando fazer?
Lembro da caminhonete?
Aí eu mandei pro Bernard, não, nego, tenta aí, que eu não tô conseguindo e tal. Aí, olha, não, gente, eu não dou conta desse Gemini de verdade. Eu tô cansada de tentar fazer esse convite. Vai chegar o aniversário e não chega o convite, tá doido. Olha o que o Gemini fez, Jesus amado. Ai, meu Deus, se for a imagem, né?
Às vezes você tem que voltar no zero. Pagar tudo, falar pra ele esquecer a conversa.
Isso, eu mandei pro Bernard, eu falei, nego, pega essa foto e faz, né? Coloca aí o negócio. E não tá carregando. Peraí, deixa eu fazer.
Ah, pra você já passei raiva com esse chat
o
pra tentar
Jason.
fazer foto, viu?
Ué, a Patrícia vazou? O Jason me passou um programinha. Esse aqui, ó. Não, não é esse aqui não.
Olha aí no chat. Ele pegou eu peguei e mandei pra ele ver como é que tá, pra ele fazer tudo novo do dele, né? E só a foto de onde eu parei, até onde eu consegui fazer. Aí ele mandou isso aqui pro chat. Ó, o que o chat respondeu, Jesus? Não dou conta, não.
Botou um navio.
Ai, meu Deus do céu, não tem lógica.
Ô, Patrícia, tem um aplicativo aqui que o Jason me passou. Pera aí. Vou passar como é que ele chama. Deixa eu ver se eu acho ele aqui. Ai, carai, cadê?
Oh, sem noção esse povo, Jesus amado. Não, minha irmã já tentou fazer, eu tentei, agora o Bernard, e não faz,
É
não
muito
tem
difícil,
lógica.
mano. Eu passei muita raiva com esse chat pra tentar fazer imagem, viu?
Então,
Me manda aí, por favor.
O chat GPT, ele faz, só que aí ele distorce a imagem inteira. Ele deixa a resolução ruim, borra a imagem. Não, hoje eu até mandei pra ele, eu falei, nossa, tá horroroso. Deixa do jeito que tava, me devolve minha imagem antiga.
Cancela.
Manda aí pra mim, vai.
A outra também.
If anything, it's still my morning.
É esse aqui, ó. Esse aqui, ó. Gerador de prompt. Tá vendo aí, ó? Só que, ó, tem um monte de publicidade esse filho da puta. É aqui, ó. Aí você vem aqui, ó, chama gerador de prompt. Deixa eu te mostrar a carinha dele. Esse aqui, ó. Esse aí, ó. Parece a XRP. Aí pronto. Aí, ó. É. Aí você vem aqui. Ei, caralho, mais uma publicidade. Pera aí. Aí você vem aqui, ó. E aí ali, ó, o que você deseja gerar? Ali você põe tópico. Você fala assim, eu quero um convite de aniversário. Aí na linha de baixo. Do Matheus. Aí na linha de baixo. Tal hora. Aí na outra linha. Vai pondo todas as informações. Aí depois você coloca detalhes opcionais. Aí você coloca estilo vertical, horizontal, de store, de reels, formato que você quiser. Aqui, ó, variantes. Variantes você pode pôr uma, duas ou três. Só que por 3 e 5 você tem que pagar. E aí ele gera o prompt. Ele gera o prompt. Aí você copia e cola o prompt no Gemini. Aí você ganha tempo, entendeu?
Entendi.
Ele é legalzinho.
Mas aí será que ele... Mas será que dá pra pôr ele gerar prompt e com o modelo da imagem que eu já tô? Porque eu preciso daquela imagem já pronta, que eu já deixei pronta.
Deixa eu ver se dá pra carregar uma imagem aqui.
Porque agora eu só quero colocar a parte escrita do convite, né? O local, o horário. Porque pelo Canvas que tava tentando pôr, eu não tô gostando do jeito que tá ficando. Aí eu ia tentar pelo IA. Pelo Canvas não, né? Eu tô tentando pôr.
So if your name is green and you subscribe to the channel, your name shows up 3 times. That's probably what you're seeing.
Ei,
eu sei que
tô organizando aqui um campeonato de facada.
Ai, meu Deus do céu. É o seu pai que tá...
Não é, não.
Era o AR falando.
Não é eu, não.
Achei que era o AR falando.
Parece o AR falando. Não, esse áudio aí, só quem tá no... Não é todo mundo que tem ele, não. Deve ter sido a Mayara que pôs.
Foi a Mai, mas eu ia falar de... Achei que era o seu pai testando os $15 dele, ver se valeu a pena.
Esse áudio aí é da... Esse áudio aí não é da Parabuilds, é da... Esse áudio aí, Mai.
Eu já
eu tenho uma lista... Eu tenho uma lista... Não, eu tenho uma lista de... Eu tenho uma lista de favoritos aqui de áudio.
Eu já gastei todos os meus hoje.
Ah, não sei.
I guess, I
É,
don't know.
então, esse daí é de algum grupo bem das antigas, porque eu também não tenho ele, eu tô lá na Parabuilds, eu tô na Pinto Brasil e não tem esses daí.
Tem mais aqui, deixa eu ver.
Esse do campeonato de facada é legal pra caramba.
Ó.
Esse aí é pra Mai. A gente tem que pôr esse aí toda hora pra Mai. Cadê ele, Mai? Tem como compartilhar esse aí, não?
Do campeonato de facada ele é mais comprido, você cortou ele, né?
Sim, esse aí é por demanda cortado.
Não dá pra carregar foto, não.
Aí eu vou ter que começar do zero.
Procura na porra da Play Store lá, da Google Play Store, gerador de prompts.
Aham, vou pesquisar isso. Vou procurar. Eu tenho que conseguir alguma coisa, porque, Jesus, esse Covid tá de rolo.
That's been fun. All right.
Ô, Patrícia, sabe como que esse Gemini tá fazendo com você? Olha só.
Me forçando. Ele
Ele tá fazendo a legião da má vontade. Tá com uma vontade.
Uma coisa que eu percebi, eles mandam, tipo assim, 2, 3 coisas certinhas do jeito que você quer. Aí depois ele já começa a ficar ruim, que é pra justamente comprar o pacote deles. Eles fazem isso de propósito. É pra forçar a comprar o pacote, por isso que eles fazem isso.
Eu pensei que é muita água pra sacanear o Lip, não. Afinal, o outro coitado. Eu tenho muito.
Nossa, Mai, eu vou te denunciar pra Mel lá. Pra Mel, como é que chama? Maltratando os cachorros.
A Mai
apoiando maltratar os cachorros.
O especialista.
É, quando alguém acertar,
O especialista.
There's a bug and somehow you got more accounts than you paid for.
Ai, meu Deus, a Mai testando os áudios dela com a gente.
Bank error in your favor. I don't know if they're aware of that. I heard somebody last night say the same thing.
Ei, Gustavo, te lembra quando o Xandão bloqueou o Twitter naquela época?
The honorable thing to do is to let them know. That way they can investigate.
Oh, a Nasdaq foi lá no preço que eu falei, tá caindo e eu não vi. Não acredito.
Tá dormindo, né?
Deixei uma ordem de abrir logo lá em 54.
Não, ele foi lá no 450 que eu falei, bateu 468. Ai, que saco, eu ia sortar ali.
Espero que tenha acordado cheio de energia hoje.
Bom dia, Magnólia.
Magnata.
Ai, Maiara, você não sabe de nada.
Maiara sabe de nada, não sei.
We built it, and PropScore is going to be going forward how you enter all the giveaways.
Eu não acredito que eu perdi meu shortinho. E agora? Coragem de alongar?
Imagine that you have. We're going to build like a spinning wheel thing on the website, right? We'll build our own. And imagine you log into PropScore, it's giveaway time, you enter. How many times do you like to enter? Once, 5 times, 10 times, 50 times? Spend your loyalty points on the giveaway
povo aqui, se tem alguma coisa de útil. Pô, vai dar meio-dia.
Nada. This is time to throw it all in, maybe. Loyalty points, we haven't introduced the loyalty program yet, Josh. What will happen is when we release the loyalty program, from the day you made your account until that point, you'll have to upload all your receipts manually. And then we'll give you credit for it. We haven't launched the loyalty program yet, but you're accruing them in secret.
Bom dia, Magnólia. Espero que seu dia seja...
Ai, Senhor da glória.
You're the king of peanuts. Hey, bro, that's okay. That's okay. Do you get the points back if you don't win?
Bom dia, uma porra, filho de rapariga. Vai se lascar, cabra safado.
That's making it like way too complicated. Maybe, but probably not.
Mas dá pra ir salvando todos os áudios, mas dá pra você salvar os áudios que você conhece pra você?
Sim.
E se a pessoa apagar? E se a pessoa apagar, continua salvo pra você ou quando ela apaga, some do seu também?
Nunca testei.
É fácil. Apagaram um monte do bruxo aqui do... Bom, mas também se você não salvou...
Também, não, se apagar um monte de bruxo, também paga pra mim também.
Você apagou. Então, mas assim, se você não salvou nos seus favoritos e apagou, aí certeza. Agora, se tá salvo, aí tem que ver. E aqueles do bruxo apagaram. O Previd apagou quase todos.
If you want to ask my professional opinion, I think it'll hold, but I have a feeling it's not. So I wouldn't buy here.
Haha, eu sou o Wade e essa é a Next Bet.
It's pretty random here. Now this is my normal long every time off of this area.
Tu viu aí
o
tamanho da minha chibata?
I do this trade.
Tem áudio que só faz sentido pra quem faz, né? Só faz sentido em algum grupo determinado.
É por isso que eu tô dando esse
interna, né? Piada interna.
I know.
Piada interna, Agora, se eu tivesse uma pasta de áudio igual essa que você tem aí, você tá louco, eu já tinha feito um estrago nesse Discord. Primeiro que eu tenho boa memória, e segundo que eu sou ligeiro com esse negócio de áudio, hein? Quer ver quando o Previd tá aí.
So, JTH, would you consider yourself a novice, intermediate, or expert trader?
Ei, se liga uma coisa, no final depois de botar tanto áudio, sabe o que a Patrícia vai falar?
Parou! 4 firms in mind.
Pelo amor de Deus, urgente. Já deu por hoje.
Roll flexibility.
Tinha uns aqui no acho que era na Parabuild, que era aquele do cara do rompeu. Só que tinha a sequência toda. Tinha o rompeu, depois ele tinha aquele que ele... É lua! E aí o último era o molequinho falando, meu pai tá rico! Aquele era o que eu mais gostava. Meu pai tá rico!
Vou procurar aqui, peraí.
Rompeu! É uma sequência. Não, mas não precisa passar todos, não. Vai lendo aí.
É de alta infinito. Mas ela não vai saber qual é. Vai ter que ouvir um.
Eu vou deixar
a gente pra ouvir.
Não, mas tá escrito, porra. Tá escrito rompeu.
Tá não. Aqui não. Não é o da Parabuild, não. Porque não tem da Parabuild.
Eles apagaram. É isso que eu tô falando. Precisa ver se você salvou.
Não salvei não.
When you're intermediate, it's probably the best option. The best options for roll flexibility are going to be the two we talked about earlier, My Fun and Futures and TPT Pro. These are the
Os
best.
objetivos não serão
Eles
realizados
apagaram.
sozinhos. Você pode estar cansado, mas lembre.
But the upside is bigger payout.
Bom dia, magnata. Espero que tenha acordado cheio de energia hoje.
You've got TPT. So you've got
Esse magnata salvei.
Flex.
Esse magnata é top.
Very straightforward. 2-day pass, 5-day payout.
É esse aqui, ó. Só que tinha a sequência, eles apagaram. É da Pinto Brasil.
Middle road difficulty. Cheap cost.
Meu pai tá rico.
Medium high payout. And then underneath that, I always tell people blue skies.
Não é que apagaram, não. É porque
Blue
não
sky
pagam.
is goated. It's the same account as these
Não
guys
estão
up here,
pagando o
but it's
nitro lá, não.
cheaper for less of a payout.
Ah, tá
So
tudo
the
cheio de
payout is
cadeado, ó.
less.
É.
It is
Desembolsa ou tira o caranguejo do bolso, moço.
É porque...
It's
É o bear market,
Não, meu filho.
bear market.
É bem meu filho. Todo mundo some. Os
É o bear
Discord estão
market fazendo
sumidos.
mais vítimas.
So you're talking like
Bear
the
market
mid
fazendo mais
too
vítimas.
is harder for bigger payout,
Ó,
middle for
dizer pra
medium
você,
payout, easiest
só
for less
tem
payout.
o Discord da para daqui, o da para de vez em quando aparece alguém, e da comédia, e resto todo mundo sumiu. Todos os Discord.
Da o quê? Comédia?
Very, 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 very
Comédia.
very flexible, no crazy rolls.
Põe eu lá. Põe eu lá que eu vou lá tocar o terror, igual eu fiz aquele dia na Parabuild.
Tem que pagar. Por isso que eu não tô usando não.
Primeiro dia que eu entrei na Parabuild, os caras quase tiraram eu. Ah, eu toco terror mesmo. Eles estavam numa call ao vivo lá, numa porra de um Cheguei chegando. Aí o Deb veio aqui falar comigo, lembra?
Memória é ruim.
Você que pôs eu lá, pô.
Would y'all agree with that analysis? What about Top Step? Top Step has had a lot of issues. Trustpilot rankings and Top Step dropped to like 3. They were having a bunch of issues, and Top Step has kind of lost favor with the audience as of the last.
Tem uma música aqui, tem uma aqui que a Patrícia ela vai fazer com o Matheus quando ele tiver mais velhinho.
No comparison. Top Step's not bad.
Sabe o que vai ser?
But lately the issues have caused people to kind of turn away from them.
Não, essa aqui não, peraí.
Não,
peraí.
Aí é loucura.
Calma aí.
Aí passou do limite.
Peraí, eu tô procurando.
O cara vai. O caboclo vai virar policial.
Aí, ó.
Eu vou fingir que eu nem ouvi a Mai, pelo amor de Deus. Já falei que eu queria um botão de mudar ela de sala.
Aqui, ó.
Porque mutar não adianta, porque senão fica falando em cima e ninguém entende ninguém. Então mutar não resolve. Tem que mudar de sala, essas coisas assim.
Não, a Patrícia vai fazer isso aqui com o Matheus. Quando ele estiver fazendo stage. Aí eu vou fazer, Matheus, vai dormir, não vou não. Aí você vai falar.
A mãe da Mai, quem não conhece a mãe da Mai, quem não conhecia a mãe da Mai, conheceu agora.
Pior que não, hoje em dia ela tá tocando foda-se.
Nossa, lembra a mãe da Mai mandando ela ir tomar banho? Jesus.
Você lembra? E chamando ela 5 horas. E chamando ela 5 horas pra oração. Já são 5 horas, vai começar a oração.
Meu Deus do céu. Vai dormir, não é hora. Meu Deus. A Mai tem história, essa Mai.
Aí eu não conhecia a Mai, falei, Mai, fica tranquila, quando você fizer 18 anos, você vai mandar no seu nariz. Não, mas eu tenho 31. Falei, puta merda, hein?
Não falei. Não tenho não.
It's cheaper, but they add consistency on the end. That's not real flexibility. Let's get rid of that.
Mas quando você tiver maioridade, você vai poder fazer o que quiser.
Não, com 18 anos você manda no seu nariz. Não, mas eu fiz 30.
Eu já sou beata, não sou...
E aí, tirou 10 na prova? Imagina. 2 provas hoje?
The scale is much better with Lucid because it's $70 for 2K. This is almost 3 times.
Prova de Libras é bom que dá pra colar, né? Porque a hora que o outro tá fazendo, você copia, né?
What makes Top Step good is if you're a really bad trader.
Ué, eles tiveram prova de Libras. Como é que faz sem o outro copiar? Sem ver? Não, não pode falar.
It's slightly higher than their email price, which is what makes it good. Green and yellow. On this one, 5.6.
Fica imitando o professor, fica.
Which I don't think we show right here. But the drawdown is really low compared to this one.
El Chapo.
I thought we showed those here.
She's about to pump back up.
Yeah, you see how when you put them side by side,
acabou as provas, nego? Tem prova hoje ainda? Hoje à tarde?
Yeah, like people that traded.
Negócio de ir na escola cedo à tarde também é bom, hein?
People that traded Apex have completely shifted the blue sky. That's like where the trend is going right now.
É, cada um no seu lugar, velho. Isso aí é
Já
certo.
eu vou sortear alguém aí pra ocupar meu pito, hein?
Crazy work.
Cala a boca, puta.
Quer salvar mais um?
Tá ficando bom, hein, Mai? Baixando o nível.
Tá 32? Where's the sheet?
Pode.
Deep behind the goal?
Só que não leva aquela pequena, não, que eles vão estragar. Leva aquela grande que já tá estragada. A Jabulani, né?
Bom dia, uma porra, filho de rapariga. Vai se lascar, cabra safado.
I want to behind the goal.
Oh my lord.
Não, leva numa sacola, a bola tá suja, porra, vai poder na mochila. Tá maluco?
I mean, you mean like 4? I'd pay 12,000 to sit on the side, even if it's up. You know. Do they all work on Ninja Trader? All of those do except for top.
You're long right now, okay? Go long. I dare you. I fucking dare you.
Posso te ligar agora ou a tua mulher tá aí do teu lado?
Eita, go long. It's a good idea, bro.
One of her friends is selling tickets for the game. Oh, our neighbor. Selling tickets for the game. And here's the goal. The seats are like here, and maybe like bottom section right here.
Não, mas você não sabe quem tá fazendo. A gente tá salvo. Não, esse não foi eu não, hein?
And I'd rather sit here in the nosebleeds.
Eu tô dizendo que eu tô salvando minha pastinha de favoritos aqui.
What's up?
Bora almoçar.
11 horas, cuzão.
Yeah.
Meio-dia 10.
Yeah, with Top Step you can choose.
Bom dia, Magnólia.
Why don't you take model,
the
right?
small
You can choose.
I mean,
but I showed you earlier with Top Step, the score shows you. The issue with Top Step that makes it score really low is the drawdown.
É Manaus.
And so
isso aí chama clima úmido, viu?
I thought we did, but I'll dive into the account and show you the difference.
Zona úmida tropical.
Agora você aprendeu que você vai ter que comprar uma secadora. Não comprar uma lavadora, vai ter que comprar uma secadora. Porque só seca aqui.
Não, já tem, né? Mas tem que chegar. Até lá. E o pior é que a casa que a gente tá, velho, você acredita que o cara tem um tanquinho que nem centrífuga tem? É louco.
Drawdown per price. The amount of drawdown you get for how much you spend is not as good as loose supply.
Deu certo os impulsos aí?
So DBP is like the drawdown you get for total price that you for the price that you spend.
Caralho, jogador.
Nossa, que bendita hora que deu certo esses impulsos, viu, Lipe? Que bendita hora. Tem 2 horas que a Mai tá apertando esses botões aí. Pelo amor de Deus.
Eu vou desativar ela pra apertar esses botões.
Muda ela de sala, pelo amor de Deus. Senão eu vou ter que ir pra lá sozinha, não acredito.
They sort of like last year everyone moved to Lucid and Lucid.
Não, e ela não para, não para.
And that's why they got really popular.
Não é.
Eu já falei pra ela ir testar os áudios dela, separar a pasta dela de favoritos em outro lugar, depois ela volta.
It's just like your My Funded Futures and TPT Pro, but it's a small activation fee model, which is really nice.
Opa, escorregou?
Yeah, like super cheap experience, like $30 for these 50K accounts, and then you get
Nossa, Deus, essa democracia aqui tá brava, viu?
It looks like
it's a two-step, but it's the same as TPT Pro. Igual o Matheus de fundo.
Eu só digo uma coisa, quem tá achando ruim, crie seu próprio Discord e sua própria comunidade.
É o que eu penso.
My Funded Futures and TBT, they cram the funded and buffer into one stage. It's the same exact thing, though. They just label different. The reason they do this is they let you reset into the buffer.
Mas não temos móveis.
If you fail and you want to reset the account, you reset before the buffer once you're funded. It's like $1,500 for
Aí vai ter que continuar no Airbnb pra não ter que fazer móveis.
$600 to reset.
Usar já instala. Compra um colchão inflável e vai.
Before the buffer for like $250. For 50K, it's insanely cheap.
A gente ainda vai ser, sabe o quê?
It's a smaller payout.
Bom dia, Magnata. Espero que tenha acordado cheio de energia hoje.
The Apex traders have switched to trading Blue Sky. How the mighty have fallen, right? You guys remember a time when Top Step and Top Step and Apex were like dogs out there.
Não aceito fechar o ano com menos de
Lucid are like
$1 milhão, hein?
For those replacement for those two.
Então aceitou ano passado?
Bora começar então, porque tá...
Uma travada já, né?
Tá atrasado, metade do ano já.
You got 3 Discord. Oh, you joined the bootcamp. You got 3 DMs from Matt, or all of those imposters? Yeah, all of them are. There's a rule of thumb. You guys will notice pretty quickly. Number 1 is I'll never.
Eu tô animada nessa mesa de agora. Vamos ver se vinga.
And I'll never. I don't even chat in Discord, so I'm not even present in Discord.
Você acha que é long, Lipe?
So.
Não, acho que não.
Have I tried any of the new trading platforms?
Amiga, nesse momento nada é long.
Não, e a Nasdaq foi lá onde eu tinha falado no 29.400 e eu não vi.
Pô, ela tá fazendo exatamente o mesmo movimento do Bitita.
There's no such thing as a profitable trading strategy.
Não,
It is
queria
a
ter
failed
pego esse
trading
short
strategy.
aí.
There's only profitable traders.
Já tava lá embaixo.
And it wouldn't matter what
Já bateu
strategy
tua
they
meta,
use.
sai. Amanhã você vê, ou 7 horas da noite.
Eu queria fazer 200, né? Eu fiz 89, tinha feito 8 ontem, ficou 98 total. Queria fazer 200, 200 hoje, 200 amanhã. 3.
They like to draw a box around what worked and then sell the courses. And when it doesn't work, they like to hide their losses.
Mas eu já reduzi de 5 para 3.
Smart money concepts and all that stuff.
Reduzi de 10 para 3. Não, era 5. Mas aí eu desisti do 5 e entrei com 3.
There's winning traders that use it, but a winning trader could use anything. A 5-star, chef could cook a Michelin level meal with a hammer and a screwdriver. They don't even need a chef's knife. That makes any sense. They can turn a plastic spoon into a knife. And cutting, I mean, you know what I'm saying? The tool doesn't make the chef.
Mas e aí, a partir de amanhã você já vai conseguir ficar mais tranquilo para os trades? Vai ter que esperar a mudança chegar.
Só com mudança, né?
That was that short entry that we had 650s. A lot of
Antes
people
da
were
mudança
doubting
nada
me.
feito.
They were doubting me, so.
Happy birthday to you. Here's $120 of any Propel plan. Oh, that's kind of nice.
The largest. Still moving down there, though.
Smart concepts try to look at the candles and try to infer future movement from what is shown to you down the candles. It'll say because the candles are doing this, therefore they're likely to do this. And it's all bogus.
Right? Look for another short let up.
Se entrar no meu caminho, eu vou te matar.
Time doesn't work half the time, which means it doesn't work.
Now it'll reverse all the way back.
It's not because it's a fail. It's because candles just can't predict the future. The stock market has no predictability at all on itself.
Tem como cancelar meu pagamento lá?
Boa, seu pai. Boa, seu pai.
Ensina como é que cancela lá.
Finding volume pivots and trading off of pivots is like the new.
Não, o problema não tô usando daqui, tô usando dos outros Discord.
Covering there and then taking the final down there.
In order flow, like those two together are the godly techniques now.
Eventually, you'll get a trade right if you keep switching between longs and shorts. Yeah, maybe.
Any kind of volume pivoting with order flow.
Thanks for watching, though. I appreciate you.
Like price action is not.
I appreciate you.
Forecast future price action. What people did a second ago doesn't imply that other people are going to do something next.
Big shout out to
it seems silly from like a mathematician's perspective. You would be like, yeah, like how would what traders did 10 minutes ago implies these are different people than these people. How do we know they're going to do something just because someone else did something? It's like there's no herd mentality in the market. Occasionally there will be when an event happens and everyone lines up. For the most part, everything else is random.
Eu tô de fone, mas não foi isso aí no final. Tô no telefone, o que aconteceu aí?
I don't make money trading.
This is all sentience as a whole, like humans as a whole. While in some instances they are.
Wendy's, man.
When Trump says the war is over, we can predict that everybody's going to buy, but in those instances, they have a reason. What they do with smart money concepts try to imply that that's the case all the time.
So
but we argue that all the time is independent.
É bom, velho. Gileira é top.
You're not aligned with some kind of herd mentality. You need some kind of trigger point or thing to like strike everybody into the same alignment, which is usually like a news event or something that's easily seen.
Pure Vault Trading says, I love you, sir. I'm a real supporter. And you
ICT style traders will try to tell you that every single thing is movable. And in reality, it's just glorified curve fitting.
He says, I love you,
sir.
I'm a real supporter.
Foi aquele mesmo fala.
To learn more from them. And avoid showing you it doesn't work, and also avoid showing you their actual historic P&Ls, which are usually really bad. But the traders that do well with ICT, what makes them do well is the strategy they have. And they could switch that out with anything else and probably still do good.
I'm looking. I want to make
like I said, it's not the knife that makes the food
taste good.
Can we make
10,000 on the dot?
It's the chef
Can we make 10,000
wielding the
on
knife,
the
and the
dot?
chef could use a screwdriver and still cut a steak with it.
Vamos lá que hoje,
All the
gurizada.
way back up now.
So it doesn't matter what your
800, it doesn't get the
trader
900.
is.
Just start loading
The secret
up
to successful trading certainly lies in your ability to manage
Esperar
positions and risk
que
well.
melhor hora a gente vai fazer o melhor
But
trade.
ICT knows the algorithm, but he
Eu vou
doesn't know
nessa
the
e
risk
volto aí
interval.
mais tarde. Tchau pra vocês.
Tchau, obrigado.
Can I go over how to trade bull zone, bear zones? Yeah, so I trade liquidity pocket every single time, unless a catalyst is active or I choose to sit out. So today I've chosen to sit out, not just in this environment. If we reclaim here, I'll get back in. But you see how 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times it worked. One time it failed, one time it failed, one time it failed. So even in like a crazy crash scenario,
dumb idea that was.
You still had 62.5%
All right, we want to hold
of the
hold
time
this
it
area
worked, which
here.
isn't bad.
See if we're gonna push back
Greater
up.
than 50-50. In a normal scenario, when you're not crashing, you're not cat active, you're gonna have
We're gonna give this all back.
this work roughly 90% of the
We're gonna
time.
give this all back. Right
When you have the confluence, and when you don't have, we have the confluence today, but when you don't have the confluence, which we didn't this morning, it's seen to be probably 60% give or take, which is what it lined up with. It works more than it doesn't, but it's not every single time work.
The idea here is that this is going to be a higher low, and we're going to try to push back out of here.
Somebody said, why do you ignore Blue Sky's huge buffer? It's
low,
massive
maybe
compared to
it's just
2100.
a
What do you mean? Are you on the
Maybe.
50Ks?
But that's my idea. I might be wrong.
No, it's part of it. But with Blue Sky, in the buffer phase, the difference that makes Blue Sky rank up there
Need to get it back above.
is that in Blue Sky's buffer phase, it's end of the day drawdown, which is a 1-up to TPT and My Funded, which are trailing drawdown in the buffer phase. So the difference is on Blue Sky, once you pass your eval, it's end of the day in that buffer phase, which is easier than the other two.
Oh yeah, daddy.
The sacrifice is if it's a bigger buffer and it's a slightly less payout,
call me the money
but it's
printer.
easier to pass,
The
right? So
printer
there's
of
the
money,
give or take
the
is
money
that.
that just printing.
For like traders that are struggling to pass, that's where you want to be.
I'm gonna put my
But a trader that's good, that's like trailing doesn't bother me, I can get through it, then
back
TPT
up
and My
to
Funded,
700.
that's where the give or take is, yeah. Why is Blue Sky rated lower? Because the ROI is lower and the payout is lower. Remember with props, everything's a give or take, right? And when you put them side by side, like let's add the 50K here, the 50K here, and the 50K here. They're very similar to each other. Let me show you the major differences. The reason it ranks slightly lower is a couple things. Number one, the drawdown per price is smaller. Number two is it is My Funded Futures is an actual 2-day pass, 1-day funded. While you do have the buffer here, you're allowed to get payout by day 3 here. You still have that buffer phase you need to get out of. Let's say true 5-day pass, if that makes sense, or 5-day to funded sort of thing. So the extra days will make it rank a little bit lower. Another thing is the payout is slightly smaller per dollar you spend. Like all-in cost is 129 for a 2.5K payout. You have 126 for a 10K payout. You have a bigger payout for a dollar you spend.
Dead serious, man.
So the ROI
Falcon
is going
not
to be
great.
slightly less,
Falcon
and
is
that's why
pretty
the
much
score is
awful.
slightly less.
Falcon, the only reason that people think Falcon is great is because they have SEO'd the term trading computer, trading setup. Falcon is not good. Falcon has always been overpriced.
Trailing drawdown, This guy, when you get the buffer phase, it's end of the day
almost
drawdown.
100 points there.
It's easier
off that bounce.
It's cheaper.
Like we said, kind of.
Ribs, I need you to go
5-minute chart gave us
I
that.
mean, dude, we went off this morning. I made a shit ton of money. On a day like today, I gotta lock the fuck in, baby.
Feeling is very cheap here.
Did I fix my VZ? So far, so good. No crashes. I would consider. Imagine if the market was going straight down there and I had fucking crashes.
That was my idea.
That's really, really, really good.
I've been trading for about 3 years now. Done everything like backtesting, journaling,
first, and I'm doing this
risk management. There was a moment where multiple payouts in 2 months. I felt like I already found the click, but now my results are back to square one. Loss after loss for 3 months. Any advice, Ribs? What size accounts are you trading? What is your risk? What is your trading style? What is your trading strategy?
It's like cheap account to fail.
So, SeuPaaai, I reseated my cooler.
That's the major difference. So when you're like, you know,
I
which one's
reseated my
better,
cooler.
they're all goaded.
I reapplied thermal paste,
kind of that idea,
which,
right?
by the way, the thermal paste, it didn't look like they fucked up. Like the thermal paste, they did a pretty healthy amount. So I cleaned it off, used the alcohol pad, cleaned that all off, dried it all off, put on that new whatever the fuck it is. I already threw it out, the Grizzly paste, because they only give you enough little jizzle for one CPU, which is fine. And I can't believe how little thermal paste they give you now. It's ridiculous. They used to give you a whole fucking tube. Now they give you like this much. It's kind of ridiculous. I was shocked by that. And it wasn't like my package was sealed, so I don't know. But anyway, no, I fixed, and then in the BIOS, I changed my wattage from 250 watts, which was the default setting or the overclocked setting, to 200 watts. And that seems to have, you know, chilled things out. So yeah, everything's. We were hitting the thermal limiter yesterday over and over and over, and it was running very, very hot. Keep in mind, it's, you know, how hot is it in Vegas right now? It is currently 90 degrees, and it's only 8:30 in the morning. So above 98, the solder is melting. No. The thermal limiter is at like 104 or 106 for the KB Lakes. So yeah, like the video. I don't know why you guys don't want to like the video. Check the soft I told you yesterday. Yeah, dude, I used it. HW info or whatever, I used that. I was using that to back and forth with ChatGPT. Yeah, I was using it. It's so hot in Scotland just now. It's so good. Bring on gold.
I think I should throw another giveaway.
Maybe the wrong thermal paste? I don't think so. I think more than anything, the 200 watts, or maybe the cooler like wasn't seated. Like maybe one of the like it's 4 screws for the cooler, so maybe one of the screws was like slightly, so it was lifting a little bit. When I did have the paste, one of the contacts, it did seem like up here in one corner there was less contact, so maybe that's what it was. I could see that happening. Like one of the screws was less tight than the other ones. I didn't check before I unscrewed. That's the first thing I should have done was check the tension on all of the screws and seeing if they were all equal.
I should wait for the reclaim, but I'm getting in a little early on the reclaim.
How warm is the room? 80 degrees. 80 degrees in here right now. Hence the tank top.
I'll just go ahead and get out.
It could have been the way that the cooler was seated. How are you seeing this price action down here after such a strong?
Not yet. Hold on. Y'all gotta get the likes.
All right, so what do we do wrong? I mean, just to recap.
763.
At open, I tried to buy the. I tried to buy this.
Let's cancel the giveaway there. I'm disappointed.
Which was
763.
I don't know. I think everybody was very bullish. very bullish with that move up overnight. We were going to ramp up.
After watching this market crash,
I was kind of playing into the idea we're going to get a, you know, kind of a swipe of the lows and then the push back up.
Let's get to 900.
It's been kind of the trend lately.
Top in chat.
Been getting a lot of these like big move down, right at open, and then right back up. And what's crazy is this is what's actually the crazy part. So we did make profit here.
Hold on.
But what's crazy is we shorted. Right, we shorted right here. These kind of moves. So you know there are days where you know trying to buy those,
my unlucky shirt
buy the dip, it does
Every time I
work.
wear my unlucky shirt, markets get crazy.
Then, you know, on a day like today,
this lighter colored shirt. I need to stick to tried and true.
You get clapped. So I don't know. It's just trading. You know, you look at the chart here and you're like, fuck. You know, look at that. It went. Yeah, so that was my, you know, that was my deadly mistake today. If I would have just, if I would have, let's say, I would have been more, I guess,
get in here. What do you got for me? Data science AI, that's what we're running here, baby. Let's go.
If I would have not tried to buy the dip
no, fuck it, Xeon.
at open and I waited for the short setup,
that's cheaper.
And then I got short.
No. We want the.
Well, then you know we would have been
core.
I think I would have been mentally a lot more.
Jesus.
You know.
Fuck it.
A lot more clear mentally
Aces
about
Pro,
the plan.
Garbage.
Where it's
12,
hard,
fuck yeah, butter my biscuit, baby. Let's go. Cooling.
Try to go
yeah,
long,
we want that
then
thing.
go short, and then you're like, okay, let me try a long.
Graphics card.
I mean,
give me the more.
I felt like I was pretty patient.
What is this? A 6,000
like
Blackwell? Holy shit balls!
You know, normally
Look at this
like
thing.
a 200 point
this is
move,
hilarious.
we get some kind of a trace.
We can't run to dual array to that. Come on, fuck you. Yeah, we'll leave the Blackwell in there. It's 6,000, bro. Imagine the frames we're gonna get on fucking GTA in this thing. No OS. Fuck that noise.
Go micros, go. Go micros, go.
I won't even allow you to get the big one.
It's still pumping.
All right, give me that.
Still pumping back up here.
I want the fucking sickest array that we have. Yeah, let's go 4 raid.
Only lost those 2 initial trades on that drop.
Oh no, we need 3. Okay, there we go. Power supply, juice me up, butter my biscuit. Let's go. Add-on cards, we need all of them. Capture cards, fuck it, let's do live. Bay devices.
Try to get back up into that middle of that range.
Trade, but it has a yellow line in the middle.
What'd you say about hindsight? I mean,
there is resistance
I'm not
here.
All right, we're at a cool 45,000.
Saying anything different.
We could solve the black hole paradox.
I mean, I'm just scalping.
I'm not worried either way.
Scalping through here.
Hey, it'll be here in 16 days. 45,000. I wonder if this thing would ever crash if we're trading on it.
Survive Catalyst level 1.
Yeah, you would have been more mentally
setup in the world. Market if you would have went short.
The most underutilized setup ever known to man.
If the first short, if I would have gotten short right at open,
maybe it's insane. If I can scalp to there, I'll be happy one more time.
No, but the problem is they don't have the Pro XT drives.
I'm just demonstrating the trade.
Let me see.
But so far, right?
Corsair 4 terabyte XT.
I've done pretty well.
XT, was it M.2?
Took my 1 loss here. Did okay on the way back. All right, y'all wick ticklers, you scoundrels, you degens, you're ready to go. Top 1 gave us a bunch of accounts to let you guys try out. We chatted with the founder the other day. Learned a little bit about those guys. Really decent firm. They've got a directive funded, you know, sort of lineup. They have a daily payout sort of lineup, and then they have kind of like a. If you want to know, like similar to like a Tradeify, you have a 3-day payout, right? 3-day pass, 1-day payout. Very decent setup. The daily accounts, you know I love daily accounts. So for myself, once I go live with my funded, TPT, Blue Sky, these are all same day accounts, same day payout, same thing here, the Elite Daily. It's a 3-day pass, 1-day payout. Pretty straightforward. There's DLL on it, but no consistency on funded. On the eval side, it's a 3-day pass because 40% consistency. So little bit on the cheaper side, but slightly harder rules. And the Elite Access is kind of like a Lucid Flex with 1 extra day off of the eval. So it's a 1-day pass, which is really cool. No DLL, no consistency. Some people like to pass the eval really quick and immediately go funded. Then you have essentially 5 trading days to get the payout. DLL kind of like a Lucid Pro, but 5 days like a Lucid Flex, a nice little blend, and it's a activation fee model, which again, what's neat about the activation fee model on this plan is it's cheap to fail. So anytime you're struggling as a trader to pass, I promise you, activation fee model is designed for you. Like, you don't want to spend $200 every time you fail an account. You might want to spend 30 bucks, right? That makes it a little bit easier. So we got
É, hoje tá cheio. Agora tá querendo. Parece que vai cair mesmo.
You're sort of like a disco Motown song. It's starting the very first day of July when we come back. So, or sorry, no, it's starting on the 1st. July the 1st. I thought about doing it on the 6th. Let's do it on the 6th. We're gonna do it on the 6th. When we come back from the holiday. Is Lifetime Rock Scooter available as a prize for contestants? Yeah. That's it. 3 lifetimes we give away. So the first, it's a $4,000 prize. So first place gets a lifetime, and first place gets a bunch of prop accounts. And usually, top 10 will get something. Usually. in each category. Everybody writes music with Suno. So you do something funny, like a meme on the stream, something that you know, something that we do, something that we joked about. There's a Cooked Carrot song. There's a Brad's Hairy Toes song. There's a Matt Threw Out His Back song. There's all kind of everything. There's a Matt's Whoosh fan song. How many? You can enter as many as you want. Okay, so these are for some top 1 elite daily accounts. Like I said, all daily payout accounts to me are goated. We always say MyFunded Futures, TPT. Then you have the Blue Sky's the cheaper one. Sort of where in the middle of that style of account would be your top 1 and your Tradeify. It's kind of like middle difficulty, but being the activation fee model makes it very affordable for traders that want that daily experience but don't want to do the pay up front for the daily experience. It's a good alternative, like how Blue Sky is a good alternative because of activation fee. Top 1's in that same category. Moonlight. Woo! Why did I long? I longed in pocket right here. So the idea is we survived the catalyst, and again, I put a small micros long here just to bet that in the pocket, and I normally make that same bet. And inside of here, if you survive this, it's looking better with decent indicators. I'm willing to take a bet inside of here to bet that we make it out there. I don't think it's a good bet though, which is why I'm just doing it in this eval with some micros. But I'm going to stop down here at 25 if I'm wrong. I have just basically, I got 2 and then 2, and then I'll add probably 8 more down here for a total of 12, just to bet that we get up to there. Good song, good song. So these are some good songs people have written. Play a couple more for y'all. Congratulations, Moonlight. This bear market situation might be worse than we thought. I was still thinking it would try to hold this week and sell off next week, but it's getting out ahead of time. Zoe. Whee! Hooray! Good stuff. Trey's went off. Jamie. Jaime Pina. Oh, Jaime not here. Ooh, there's my target. There it is. Got it. Got it. Locked it in. Had that one loss at the beginning. I've had 4 wins since then. Very good.
Pressure with a heart full of hope.
Yeah, you guys are gonna love these daily accounts. Anybody that's never traded a same day daily account, y'all are gonna love them. They're just so, once you go fund it, I mean, it's just so great. It's much more, I would say, straightforward. It's kind of fun, like I would say in general, it's really fun to, like, hey, I'm already funded. Very nice. And I kind of like, hey, bang, bang. I'm gonna do it that far away. Do you see this? Do y'all see what I have to deal with? Listen, watch. Sit. Sit. Good boy. He's so bad. That's a good song. All right, so our song submission channel, build that up so y'all can participate in the giveaway and the event. It's a month-long event. We should towards the end of the stream, like when we're just chilling. We'll do song comparisons and stuff. The last one didn't claim. Zoe, Moonlight. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oops. Yeah, you're right. I was distracted by the pickle. Always the pickle. Okay. Sorry. He's like the image. Always in what he wants. Exactly. No matter what's going on. I mean, you were on a call. That's why you didn't respond. Oh, bro. I'm so sorry, dude. It happens, man. With JTH, what's up? So next gen, the reset code is reset. Is Rock Scooter ready to go on Ninja? Yeah, so you have to download the new version of Ninja, the new version of the script. So we released a new Ninja script last night on our website that has the updated code. It should be working now. Oh, where's the special guest? Oh, my bad. I forgot to delete that. No special guests today. That was the other day. The password is password. Ah, Brandon. It does indeed work. Oh, so the new script is good. I honestly told you guys to check it out for me. So the new script is perfect. The reference is good. Brandon W74. All right, now it's Brandon. Brandon, my man. All right, gotcha.
Different cities, different land, same candles, same demand. From the moon to the trading floor, rocket scooter evermore.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Those were the days. Good old days. An American joke, if there ever was one. If there ever was one. Is there activation fee for Blue Sky Propel? You can't find it anywhere. You can find it on PropScore. PropScore shall give you that answer. So you said next gen? Wait, no, I'm sorry, not next gen. Blue Sky. You said the Propel, right? Let's go to Blue Sky. Yeah. Then here. Then accounts. And then you can see that the Propel has no activation fee. It's waived with our coupon. It looks like that's what that says. So with the coupon, the activation fee is free. No, I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. There's no activation fee. Forget what I said. Don't listen to what I